and is able to find where Ash is currently waiting.
Yep.
And it is a room, but he mentions how he mentions how that he mentioned to somebody already there what type of information he was wanting to look up, and that they were going through the library right now, grabbing him some books, and he'd start reading them once they get there. I think they're jumping around the hearth.
I don't know what you guys are talking. I can hear
What?
the things. I can hear the things, but I can't. Oh, it's in. Ah,
Yeah.
I was like, why? I hear things, but I don't know where it's going on at. Yeah.
All right, but you guys get there eventually. About 10 minutes later, a young scribe comes up with a bunch of books and says, "These are the ones I could currently find having to do with lycanthropy, and you can read them."
Is there thank you, sir? She'll take them. How many books is it?
So before you can take them, he just puts them on the table, and Ash actually already grabs one. He's like, "They're supposed to stay here."
Is there a spell or something that might help? Sir. All the while she's sniffling.
The young scribe just kind of shrugs, like, I don't. I'm just here to help gather the books that might be needed. And Irony just kind of it's okay, just go.
Okay, what books do we got?
I don't have specific names because I don't have specific names for them, but there's just a couple different books that have to do with different diseases that can be found while adventuring, and ties to magic diseases and stuff like that. And he brought, say, about 4 books. And Ash grabs 2 of them and starts reading.
Okay.
And we'll say you guys are, depending on how much you guys are wanting to search through, go ahead and actually both of you roll a, if you guys are gonna, if Sarah, you're gonna be reading through, and if Antonio, if you're gonna be helping them, Antonio, both of you go ahead and roll investigation rolls, either single, or if one of you wants to. Oh, okay. So go ahead and do your own.
Yeah, Sarah's doing her own search.
Not much better. -1.
It would be mine would be a -1 except for I'm a bard. So
Fair.
Okay. So you guys do some research, and it takes about. You guys are there for about maybe almost 2 hours pouring through all the books that are brought to you. Eventually, at one point, the scribe may even bring over a couple more that he happens to find while you guys are searching. But you do find that lycanthropy, is contracted through either being bit or, in the case of the boar, hit by the tusks. And it does take until the next full moon to come into effect. But a way to get rid of it would be able to be done with the use of a remove curse spell.
Sarah jumps up for joy and laughs loudly.
As soon as you do that, Ash is like, "Shh, this is the library."
she'll cover her mouth and sit down and start giggling quietly.
When he kind of sees that you guys kind of all reveal it, he kind of looks a little sheepish and goes, "I didn't expect that we'd need that kind of thing. It's something that wizards can learn, but I never thought I'd need it, so I don't know that spell."
Where are the spell books for wizards?
So if you wait till the scribe shows up to do that,
She'll ask Ash
Ash shrugs. He's like, "I've never been here before.
until
I knew the fee needed, but I've never been here before."
is there anybody else around outside of our party?
What was that?
Is there anybody else around here outside that's not part of our party?
Not at the moment. Unless you want to wait for the scribe to come back again.
Did I see where he ran off to?
No, because you would have been too. Even though you only got a 7, you were poring over those books for a while.
Can she go back to the entrance to the library? And she
Yeah, you get there and you see. Go away, dog. You see like someone in like the robes there.
yeah, I forgot I had an active condition. Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Where are the spell books? I'm looking for a remove curse, specifically.
We don't have those in here. They would be able to make a copy of one at the House of the Binder, which is the big building near the tavern.
Thank you, sir. And she will just leave for there.
Ash is gonna stay and do some more research.
Yep.
Before Antonio follows suit, he's gonna ask Ash, "Is there a way so that we have our own ability to get rid of it outside of if you copy it, your book?"
Wait, what?
He's asking for
Sorry.
a spell.
Yeah,
spell
he's
scroll.
asking for a spell scroll.
Gotcha. Because I mean, I'm sure there'd probably be a way to get one. Yeah.
What would I have to ask for specifically?
So what I found in the research here would be a spell of remove curse.
Ask for a scroll of that?
Yep.
He'll hurry off after.
Okay. Do I need to make a history roll to figure out the way back?
I mean, it's a big open courtyard. You would have, like, literally, you're leaving like this area right here, and it's the big building right here. That's
Okay.
directly across.
I thought we were like over in this area over here.
No, you wouldn't be over there. That is literally that's literally beyond those green glowing doors that you were told you will most likely not go that way.
Travis, did
Looks
not
like a
do that.
carnival over there, and I'm sad I can't go there.
Yep.
Okay, so you enter the House of the Binder, and this is like one of the only buildings that doesn't give like a name for someone. But so you just see a human, older human female there that you see in just as you come in.
It was a female or male?
This was a female.
Excuse me. She's like Sarah's like giddy, like kind of like jumping on the toes on her toes.
He goes, yes.
I'm looking for a spell.
Are you looking for a spell book?
A spell, just one spell.
So a scroll.
Sure, if that's what one spell comes on.
If you're looking for a one use spell, It would be in a scroll. Once used, you can no longer.
You can.
It becomes inert.
I'm looking for remove curse.
Because I mean, we should have one of them. Might not have one ready at the moment, but
How much?
shouldn't take too long for someone to be able to
I don't care.
do it.
How much?
How much? That would be. Hold on, it shows for books, but I don't think I had it, but where I put it? Hold on. She goes. So that one for one of the spells. For one spell scroll, it would be 125 gold.
Done.
And she go, okay, and starts like writing something down. She writes down like one remove cursed spell scroll. And she goes, I can get this over to one of my scribes. If you're wanting to stay at the tavern, we could probably have it ready for you in the morning. Or stay at the inn, but...
Oh, I might like that.
Okay. And she...
Is there someone around that could teach me how to use it in the meantime?
How to use the spell scroll?
Yes. I'm just a bard. I want to make sure it works.
You just open up the scroll, and I mean, if you've used any spells in your own before, where you have to kind of concentrate on it a little bit, same thing.
I'm just a bard. I don't do this wizardy stuff.
Well, it's not just wizards, but we could have, when the person brings it to you, they can show you how to use it right there if you would like.
Thank you.
And she holds out her hand for the payment.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta. So that's 10 platinum,
Yep.
right?
If you're doing it like with that, it'd be 10 platinum, 25 gold.
Yeah.
Tony will whisper in your ear if you want to get 2 just in case you get hit again.
Hold on. I can't afford that. I have 93 gold total left.
My dog is very upset at something outside. She started doing this new thing where instead of just bark, bark, she also goes bark. And we're like, where the hell did you get that from? Okay, so you pay for that. Antonio, are you also grabbing yourself one, or?
Baiting it. He'll say, yeah, just could have him make 2 and
Okay. So she writes another one and goes, yeah, I can get 2 of my scribes on it. Shouldn't take them that long. Okay, so
8 platinum and
Yep. Okay.
Sarah will leave, skipping across the courtyard to the tavern.
Okay, which is actually literally next door. I think if you look in the picture, you can see what looks like the front of the binding, and it's probably, you go through there and just turn to the right, and you're there.
So, Sarah, where is it? Show others, because we're here right now, right?
Yeah, but I believe the front doors for it are like here. So you'd like come out and the tavern is here.
Um,
So you just go like
she will skip, like, okay, yeah, she will
just skip
start-
around the courtyard.
and then she will like, as if she's heading this way, but then she'll realize that she is.
Okay.
Antonio's gonna see where it is and just watch her go and not move.
Okay, but you guys are heading to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. Time to switch places. Actually, I'm just gonna throw myself into the whisper one.
Okay.
It'd be easier that way. Okay. You guys, if you want to go like take a pee break or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna step like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so give it a sec. We'll be right back. Doubt it though. Getting really annoyed. Fucking bullshit. Ow, but obviously upload garbage. Oh, now it's fine. It just decided to be a dick earlier. Love it. Oh, Torval has a fire person. Oy, oy, oy. I didn't want to buy the scroll, but I figured since we can't buy one and have Ash copy it, ruined my plan. Now we gotta actually buy scroll. part of it. Now I want to know what's going on in that thing. I want to know what they're talking about.
Right. But I wish just for Torvald's sake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I had this whole plan out. Like as soon as we ended the last session, I started planning Sarah's death.
Oh, you didn't.
I did.
I know.
I had this whole elaborate plan set up for her.
What, were you gonna throw yourself off a bridge or something? What?
No.
I had an elaborate plan too, and it was pivotal on Ash being able to copy a spell scroll into his book. I was like, oh, convince Sarah to buy a scroll. Tell Ash to copy the scroll. Now we have it. But no.
Okay, so yeah, so it's about your group has been separated for about 2.5 hours or so. Eventually, Antonio and Sarah make it to the tavern. Torvald, like I said, I don't know how long you're gonna be
I'm
working
still
on.
out there. I'm still out there.
So I'll say, as you guys are walking through the car, you hear the familiar tink 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 you've heard before.
No, it's angry. It's bang 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 bang.
But still, from all the times you've been asked to listen to the sound of the anvil and the hammer, you know it's Torvald. Also, because when you first came in here, you didn't really hear any, like, even though there is a smithy, you didn't really hear anything big going on. So, but you do hear this very angry anvil banging.
And then just for some reason, ah, bang, 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 all in a row. It can't possibly have been actually doing anything.
All right.
Trying to decide if Antonio would go over and like follow the banging just to find him. But he'll continue to the tavern.
Okay. So from the outside, the other two already heard this, but whatever. From outside, the hearth appears to be a modest tavern of sturdy construction with warm light emanating from a pair of small windows on either side of the front door. But upon entering the establishment, you quickly realize that it's 3 times more spacious on the inside. You notice an intricate clockwork device suspended in a 2-foot diameter, faintly glowing crystal orb embedded in the ceiling over the bar. The bar itself seats up to 20 customers, and there are also round tables with stout wooden chairs or some rectangular tables with benches. A dozen soft, cushy armchairs also encircle a fireplace in the center of the room. I would also like you both to roll me a perception. And yes, I want you to roll, Antonio.
I was just gonna. Jeez.
Okay, so Sarah doesn't notice. Antonio, you notice where Escher is, just sitting at a table, reading a book.
This is infuriating. I'm so mad about this.
I have no idea what even went on, so I'm sad to not hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I could not hear what was going on.
That was the point.
Question, is it related to hearing?
No.
Nope.
That's why I made you roll.
Well, no, because I would need to know if I have advantage on it, because if it's related to hearing or one of the fucking things to get from curse.
Probably smell, I would say.
Potentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you certainly stink.
Wow.
Rude, but fair.
It says the salmonella carrying turtle.
Hey,
Okay, so you both walk in and you see where Escher is, and he's sitting at one of the tables, reading a book.
Tony will take a seat next to him.
I nod and I raise my cup of tea and ask, how'd things go?
Well, I'll have 2 scrolls ready in the morning. I'm not going to use mine yet. Case. Just a precaution.
And what are these scrolls meant to do?
Well, one of them's gonna fix her, and the other one is a precaution for me.
In case
Fair
I
enough.
get tired of four-wheel drive.
I'd chuckle and go, wouldn't it be a pity if something happened to Sarah's scroll?
Oh no.
Well, we'll have a second one just in case. And he looks over at Sarah. If yours doesn't work and you need to use mine, and he like makes the money fingers.
Just death glare at Esther. Death glare.
I give you a little wink and a chuckle, and I go back to my book.
Jesus Christ. Also, your intimidation is way higher than I would have given you credit for.
Yeah, that. Yeah, but yeah. Thank you, Antonio.
Don't thank me. I just said you have to pay me if you have to use it. He like makes a what?
But thank you for letting me use it in case, if need be.
More bent up about it than I am.
Well, your life technically doesn't change a whole lot.
I mean, yeah. Curious what it'll change. Well, I don't want to get it fixed yet.
I'm a hideous beast. I'm gonna change it as soon as possible.
Out of character question. Does he notice that he has, like, he's stronger already, or no?
You wouldn't really have a reason yet.
But,
I don't
like,
think.
you know your own physical strength and, like, just from existing. And if suddenly there was a significant change, because there was a significant change.
Yeah. You might have noticed a little bit, like something's changing already.
Yeah.
Starting to lose hair in places that you had hair before.
Same as you, Sheridan.
Yeah.
I didn't notice if you noticed the change on your character sheet yet, Travis.
Sarah hasn't noticed yet. Like
I didn't ask her. I asked you.
Are you talking about the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons?
I mean, I literally had to make a feat for it. You have a new feat
I
to make it come into effect.
Oh no, I haven't. I'm
If you
looking
click on the actual bold part of it, that's a lot of stuff I had to copy and paste to get in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was smell.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
But now if you go back and look at your stats, you'll also realize, oh, that did something big.
Yeah,
I remember correctly. Is it the same change as mine was?
Yep,
Like,
they have the same exact one.
starting to end, that was the same change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Okay,
Wait.
so however long you guys,
Did you change my intimidation? Did you change my intimidation?
I didn't,
Okay, so that's just natural.
unless that changed it on its own by other stuff. I don't think
It's
because
your-
intimidation
it's
is
your charisma.
yeah, that's charisma.
Yeah, so it should have been high to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys have your drinks or whatever. Should you guys choose to have dinner there, dinner is available. Torval,
Yeah.
I don't know if you decide to come back at dinner time if you start feeling
Eventually.
hungry.
Eventually, I'll come back in.
Okay.
Just
When you come back in, you see your group standing at the
annoyed
all
at
sitting at the
everything.
table.
What do you do?
I sit down just completely annoyed. Nothing in this place makes sense. Everything's backwards. Up's down, left is down, right is also down. Everything's down except for down, which is like corkscrewed upwards. Nothing makes sense.
Okay. What happened?
Well, okay. Take for example. Over in yon corner, do you see a goblin reading a book? And I point towards the corner.
Now that he points, you both notice in a corner there, an ogre wearing a headband, very engrossed in a book.
I don't think that's a goblin.
Ah! You didn't notice it! What is wrong with you people? How did you not notice? A very large person. I'm not making... And I turn towards the ogre and it's like, I'm not judging you. I'm just wondering how everyone is missed. Somebody that's like 4 times everyone else's size.
It's
I'm
not
going
that we
outside.
missed it. It's just that it doesn't matter.
As you he notices you doing it like in his direction. He kind of like looks up from his book, kind of quizzically, but then just goes back to his book.
All right, well, if the ghost of the dragon eats you, don't come crying to me, because this place is weird, and everything about it's weird, and everything in it is weird. Now I feel weird, too, because I'm in it, too.
Well, we'll leave tomorrow once we get Sarah fixed.
I don't believe you. You said we weren't coming here in the first place, and now here we are. Now you're telling me we're going to leave tomorrow. I don't believe you. Where's the other one? I don't care.
Probably off reading. He wanted to come here in the first place.
Could have been in Barracos by now. They've got 2 good taverns. A bunch of haunted ruins, which are kind of creepy, but from a distance, you know.
Antonio's ears perk up at that. Haunted ruins.
Haunted ruins.
Sarah's just like kind of like giggling and just looking into her ale. She really doesn't care about anything else
What?
except for tomorrow.
Did
lost the world.
you feed her myconid or something? What's going on with what? I don't care.
Feed her a what?
Really? Yeah, myconid. You know, big mushroom dude.
You are
I've
getting
never
the
tried it.
blankest of blank stares you've probably ever gotten from Antonio.
I've never tried it, but you know, there's some people that seem to be into that sort of thing. I'm not judging. Nothing makes any sense in here.
Antonio mutters, "You're telling."
Escher just shrugs.
Where's the other one? Oh yeah, I still don't care. I forgot.
Okay, so eventually you guys can get a meal. It'll be, say, like 2 silver apiece. And then they do have rooms next, in the building right next to it. Yeah, in the house of rest.
Silver
Okie dokie.
8. How much is it for doubles?
For that we'll do like altogether like 3 gold there.
Per room?
If you're taking this from the party funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, total 8. Good. Alright, so go rest. Did we ever figure out where we needed to go in the morning to get our scrolls? Or do we just go back
The
to
woman said that if you're going to be staying at the house of rest, that she'd have the scrolls dropped off there.
I absolutely buy an ale for the ogre. And I take it over there and say, I don't know. You're still reading the book, you know, I'm right here in front of you. Okay, I don't know what you
He
drank.
kind of like gets something to put it in its place and closes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, hi. I don't know if you drink. Hopefully, you drink something that doesn't make you mad. I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm just saying, well played. That's all. I hate it, but I gotta respect it. Well played. Here. And just
Takes
walk away.
Takes it around, kind of looks at you weird. Just kind of, as he's drinking, shrugs like, okay.
Is our guide still with us?
Nope, the guy left when you had settled down in the library doing research. He left you. He was there just to be a guide to show you around, and you guys were showed where every place was, and then he left. Okay, so nights go fine. Antonio, I don't know what you're doing with the knife this night, but if
He's gonna put it at the end of whoever's bed is in the same room as him.
okay, so nights go fine for everybody.
Yay.
Tony was gonna ask them in the morning how they slept.
I don't know who was in what room though. So
We'll call it stayed in the same room as Sarah.
Did anything happen throughout the night for me? If I'm in the room with
all
them?
all the werebeasts should be in the same room, just to keep an eye on each other, right?
That's what Antonio's reasoning would have been. He would have been like, well, just in case.
no, your night goes fine, Sarah. You have probably some pretty good dreams because you're excited about what you're gonna be able to do in the morning.
Being a fucking hideous beast.
No, being able to what you're gonna be able to do in the morning. I said.
Oh, right. Not being hideous.
There you go.
So after he asks her and she answers that like, no, I slept fine. He's just gonna look at the knife and just be like, oh, so you're just an asshole.
Told you that doesn't make sense in this place.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, but he's not even looking at you, so if you like look at him when he starts talking.
Asshole. I don't consider myself an asshole.
I wasn't talking to you.
You think? I don't consider you to be an asshole either.
I wasn't talking about me either.
What? Why are you talking to yourself then?
Talking to this, and he points at the knife.
That's weird. I don't.
Don't worry about it. You're
I-
getting yourself fixed today, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then we should
Every-
probably head out.
Every
Skip
single time you say that, I think that she's going to the vet.
Help control
That's
the
why
pet
he's saying
population.
it.
Have
Yeah,
pets neutered.
every
Because-
time.
He's saying it because it's funny, and I'm saying it because it's like the cat is telling the human to get fixed.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't. I can't help it.
All right, so you guys get out of your rooms and go meet downstairs, and in the in like whatever would be like the lobby for the house arrest there, you see like a young boy who's holding a pair of scrolls in one of his hands.
Screams for joy.
Asher's half tempted to walk up and take him and walk away. Oh, thank you. No.
Slide of hand.
She would run up to the boy and hug him.
It's a little like. I'm guessing that these are for you.
One of them is for me, my dear, and she'll take them and hand one to Antonio if he's nearby.
Asher
Just put it
boldly says she's a werebore and doesn't want to because she's a little, anti-crew tree.
Oh, burn! I do the oh face. Oh!
And the boy kind of looks at her, and looks at you and goes, "Does that make you a were turtle?" And walks away.
Ooh, got me good.
I was clapping, but fucking Discord doesn't like it.
Yeah,
It
I tried clapping after you did your recap and I didn't get it. So I was like clapping, but I was doing it down here, but I didn't catch it. So I had to bring my hand up here. Well, he says that and goes to leave, and turns back around and goes, "I was told that you might need help knowing how to use it."
Yes, please. Oh, and here's your clapping.
I didn't hear anything.
Yep,
There's
yours
nothing.
worked about as well as mine did.
And that was a soundboard I was trying to use too. Oh well.
Oh,
Okay, so he goes, "Just go ahead and open up the scroll." And
Can we do this so like outside or something?
you gotta look at it. No?
Okay.
What you gonna turn her into?
Well, opens the scroll.
He goes, "Now just like I don't even know how the scroll is really used. I've never used a scroll in any game."
It depends on.
You just
the
open it,
scroll.
read it, and you have to.
You have to read it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you read it and then
Read it out loud.
he goes, "Go ahead and read what it says inside," and
Everything else is done for you.
Okay, Sarah will look at it first. How many big words are there?
It's all written in C+.
God damn it!
Why do you have to change the color of this text? It's not being displayed anywhere. You commented it out. Just delete it.
Better to have comments than no comments.
Depends on what the comments are.
True.
If the comments are, God, I hate this job, then that's kind of a useless comment.
whoop, I moved candle keep. There you go. Good.
Earthquake! So everyone runs from the nearest doorway.
Nothing, no words that you don't already know are in there.
Okay, so no new. I don't.
so
need
there's
to-
a lot that you don't know.
Are there any words?
She's gonna intimidate you again.
She will attempt to read it out.
Hector's still in shock from that mad burn from the guy's like, oh, you must be a wereturtle.
Okay, so you read the words on it, and you see a slight flare.
Do I need to do
And
a
you-
spell ability check for it?
I don't think so. Let me double check for remove curse.
The
I don't think
curse, the level of the curse has to roll against the level of the spell. So as long as the level of the spell is higher than the level of the curse, it's auto succeeds.
Yeah, I from what I know, there's no. I wasn't shown when I was doing lycanthropy. There wasn't a curse level showing, so I would say no. You read it and you kind of feel some like magic kind of wave over you, and I would say you feel it affect you, and then at the same time, you feel a little bit weaker. Weaker than you've felt the past couple days, but also like yourself.
Sarah wouldn't have noticed anything until this happened. Oh, that's weird. Weird. But yeah, she is feeling much better. Essentially.
And I fixed your sheet now, so you are now back to normal. And
Nerd.
yeah, that didn't affect your intimidation at all.
Sweet. Yeah. I didn't even notice my strength was +3. Because I don't ever look at it because Sarah's weak, so
Okay, so he sees that it works and gives a little nod and goes back on his way.
Oh, Sarah jumps for joy and hugs him again.
You get another kind of strangle.
Please,
But-
ma'am, this is inappropriate.
This isn't my job description.
Oh, jeez.
She will ask him before he leaves if they have any recorded songs in the library.
He goes,
DVD section.
I mean, probably have songs somewhere. I don't do. I'm just a scribe writing out the books. I haven't personally done any song books myself, though.
Maybe next time. Where shall we go to? Ashley says that to the party.
Probably find our wizard. I want to find Ash, see if we can at the library.
Okay, so you get up to the front area and you see the same person that that Sarah had asked where she could get the scrolls, and you like kind of describe Ash, and she's like, "Oh, he actually might still be where he was the last time you were here."
Antonio just kind of chuckles and says, "That doesn't." Heads off to where, well, says thank you and then heads off. Half expecting to find Ash face down in a book, probably ruining the book with drool.
And snoring.
Yeah.
Who's all going with him? Are you dinking away, Torvald?
Yep.
Okay. Torvald's
I'll
just
follow.
dinking away.
I've got nothing better to do.
I would prefer to be as close to the gate as possible.
Travis.
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Enthralling.
I just don't know. It's hard to know because Sarah doesn't have a point of anything to doing anything now.
Yeah, see, that's why we should have drawn this out for a few more episodes. Then you would have had motivation.
Yes. So, I don't know. I guess she'll be like asked. I don't know.
Asking the guards if she can sing in the courtyard.
Is that forbidden?
I wouldn't think so.
That's why I said asking the guards to see if it was legal.
I didn't hear it listed, but you might want to ask.
By the way, I never said it, but Sarah still has her bedhead going on.
So she was that excited to just go get
Yes.
the curse removed. She's like, I'm not doing my normal thing.
Yeah, she completely forgot all of her morning routines, and so she's got crazy wild bedhead going on.
Yeah, because Antonio would have asked immediately after she woke up just to hear. Yeah, so Antonio goes up to find Ash.
Okay, you do. He is asleep at the table, but he had the common courtesy not to fall asleep on a book.
Well, that's so sweet of him. God damn it. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Kind of a pro who's been through college. He's slept on enough books to know that it's not as comfortable as not sleeping on the book.
Antonio kind of just gives him a light shove.
He slowly wakes up, takes a minute to realize. He goes, "I would get in trouble for that."
Well, didn't even seem like they noticed you were still here, so probably happens all the time.
don't know if that's good or bad, but okay.
Well, Sarah's fixed. We're gonna head out.
He kind of rubs his eyes. Good to hear she's fixed, and he kind of looks at you and you.
And he reaches into his bag, pulls out the scroll, and says, "Just in case."
Okay. He goes, well, I think this is where we're gonna part ways for a bit.
All right, sorry about that.
Wait, you're staying?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I know that the guild is wanting us to get to that place to check up on their people, their person that they've been in contact with. But by getting access to this place, I'm able to be here for like 10 days. And there's a lot of stuff I could do research on.
All right. Well, good
Because
luck.
considering that I now know that Darla has been able to make reproductions of my gun, I want to try to do some research to see what I can do about that.
Oh, is that why you showed them your... And he just makes like a drawing motion in the air. He doesn't know the word schematic.
Because yeah, they one of the fee to come in here is you have to give them something that they don't already have in the library.
It gets you 10 days?
Bringing anything in only gets you 10 days, no matter what it is. But I'm gonna do as much research on that. Looks like I don't need it. He kind of motions to the books. I don't need to do any more research on lycanthropy because you guys are good with that now. And he goes, I might, even though it might be hard to find anything, I might see if I can do some research on the Leth.
Yeah. Antonio takes he also takes the root stem out of his bag and he hands it to him, and it's looking to see what you can do with that too. You're gonna be staying here.
Yeah, I can try to do that, see if I can get anything out of it. Should I hear anything, I'll find some way to get back to you guys. He kind of thinks for a second. It'd be hard to get a letter to the guild house considering it's in a pocket dimension right now. But
You can let them know to send, see if they can send something to here so that you can contact.
yeah, I could find a way to possibly contact. Kind of thinks for a sec. What? I can't remember their names, but the two that are watching my sister right now, I can try to see if I can contact them too.
Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson's one. Jackson and he kind of
Fire?
snap. No, it was Ishara. There you go.
Okay. Well, leave you to it then. Staying, you're staying. I'm not.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Give me a couple seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on fire. I win.
And we don't have to stop at 2, by the way. We can keep going for however long we want.
By you going, it's on fire, I win. Does that mean you set the fire?
No, it's just that I win. I would never admit to anything like that on a public Discord channel. I just
The
win.
one that has this, especially one that's also attached to a stream that goes on YouTube.
That's also being streamed. I did not set anyone's house on fire. I simply win.
Yeah, Antonio just says, "All right, well, luck." Oh,
Well, I might wait for him to come back.
Yep.
Since he is there with you.
he went to go see Ad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying before, I was gonna buy the scroll and then have Ash use it or copy it into his book so that he could change Antonio back just in case. That's not.
At this rate, I might actually be able to play Mass Effect sometime this weekend. Christ. Taking forever to download.
Are you doing something special to make your writing look like that? When you do it in the chat?
Here. Oop. Wrong window.
All right, sorry about that.
Ah, okay.
Well, whatever happened over the last 10 minutes, I completely missed. So
Waiting
I
for
didn't
Yeah,
miss
nothing
too
did.
much. We wait after the last time we were waiting, but pretty much Ash said that he's staying. He's going to be doing some research onto what he can possibly do to combat against his wife, like making duplicates of the gun. He is also going to try to see what information. These libraries are huge, and he has 10 days that he can do research. He's also going to try to do research into the Leth if he can. Yeah. But before you go to leave, Antonio, he goes, I don't want to leave. Like some of this stuff technically isn't mine, so I wanted you guys can divvy it up however you choose. And he slips off the ring that he's been using and goes, this is actually the guild's. Tug gave it to me. If one of you guys wants to use it, and he kind of like takes a second. If Sarah wants to use it, then you can give it to her.
It'll turn her into a beast.
What was the ring again?
Spell refueling ring. It lets you get back a level 1, 2, or 3 spell slot once a day. He also hands over a scroll because this is how you guys are going to get back to the guild.
Oh shit. Yeah.
He kind of laughs. Yeah, you probably would have not liked having to walk all the way back to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, no. Ideally.
Just make sure don't use it by accident, because it's one-time use. And then you see him kind of fidgeting around, and he pulls off what currently looks like a wooden gun. He kind of hands it out and goes, I'm not going to want to use this for now. You guys can use it in your travels. And it's the wand that you guys had taken from Uldrayan. He goes, anybody that wants to use this can use it. Doesn't need to be someone that actually casts spells.
Antonio takes it. He looks at Escher and he's like, I want to try it out, see if I can do magic.
Asher chuckles and says, "Have at it, my friend."
He goes, you will have to... He goes, you will have to, as you said, concentrate on it like you did your dagger.
Antonio doesn't have enough methods of doing damage. He needs a little bit more.
But
We really need to bring his DPS up. It's just
it's
crap.
for the range, all right?
What range? You can cross the entire playfield in a single round every time.
Not entirely
You are-
true.
you are a ranged weapon.
Not if they grab my... Well, actually, now that I have a higher strength, I might be able to break out of that on my own.
and he also will hand you a little actually he hands to Escher since you've taken all the other ones.
Fair.
A small pouch that you both hear coins clinking.
Ooh, coin.
Just to use on the road.
And what's in there?
Money.
Electrum. It's all Electrum.
I open it and look at it. How much money? What kind of monies?
It's 100 electric. No, it's
$2.
it's you see in there 4 platinum, one for each you, and you have to count it out, but there's 60 gold in there too.
So we all get 15 gold and a platinum.
What?
Well, what's that included in the party
Party
funds?
funds.
Isn't he just giving us the party stuff?
Oh, is
No.
that
Well,
what's
no, this
going
is his
on?
own. No, it's his own money.
Oh, it's his money?
Yeah, that's his own money.
So it was
Well,
60
toss it
gold.
in the party funds.
Yeah, that's what I was just about.
So
60.
all I'm
gold.
hearing is that we could have bought Torval a bear and we chose not to. That's what I'm hearing.
Technically, Torval could have bought himself a bear, depending how much bears go for.
You know what? Escher's half tempted to keep all that because that's what he would have owed him for the goddamn pearl he bought him.
Antonio's gonna look straight at you and ask, how much is it and how much does he still owe you?
I
As
chuckle,
we're
I
walking
go,
away after. Just to...
Because as you guys are going, he'll go, good luck, guys. I'll try to keep in touch.
"Oh,
Sounds good.
farewell, sir." I shrug at you, Antonio. I go, just put it in the group pocket.
Antonio looks at you and says, sure, I won't say anything. I'm not saying anything about this, and he holds up the wand, if you won't.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll take it.
This is where corruption starts.
Well, he kind of owes me.
Yeah?
You were engaged after all.
Before we leave, I look at Ash and go, so, how about that pearl? And I wink and I just walk out.
He just shakes his head.
And thus ends the Ballad of Ash. Alright, so I guess we'll move along then.
Okay.
I'm gonna step away for a couple minutes. I gotta get ready. I gotta get logged into work and ready. So
No, loser.
You guys want to take like a 5?
Yeah, that works. Probably. I don't know how long I've actually been.
You've been on for an hour from the latest time.
Yeah, exactly. Which cut out like
Yeah.
an hour and a half, probably.
I don't know what's happened. It's really weird.
My upload speed was like less than. But now it's better,
Weird.
so. Heck.
Strange.
Alright, we'll be back.
water, but I still need an air purifier for that smoke. Because that ain't going away anymore. It's just going to keep getting worse, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
At least until there's no more forest to burn down.
Well, at the rate last year went, it's not out of the
We're
question.
halfway there.
Which is really saddening and disgusting. But
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
All right. Do we have Travis back yet?
no.
Okay.
Clearly, he's a ghost.
That's my job.
Maybe he's just still working his way to the center of the map to respawn.
Wee. Uh-oh.
What are you uh-ohing?
House burned down again. I went.
Headset made the I'm dying noise. We gotta plug it in.
That's why I make sure to plug mine in like the night before, and I keep it plugged in till like right before I hop on.
Okie dokie. Now my wireless headset is wired. Hello? Oh, there
Oh.
we go.
Don't actually stab yourself with that one.
I didn't say which knife. He's not dumb
you-
enough to use the really sharp knife, his offhand +1, or his knife that'll steal his fucking soul.
I'm saying, if you were though a rogue, like flipping your knife, and you accidentally stabbed yourself, would it get the sneak attack damage because you weren't expecting it?
Yes.
I would get it either way.
I know.
Because there's nobody else would be considered an enemy within my 5 feet of me, so. But yeah, just all of a sudden, fuck. But actually, it wouldn't do any damage right now.
Yeah, it would.
If I'm not using either one of my magical weapons.
Then, okay, yeah.
Because
Use
I was
just a
saying, I'm
regular-
not going to use the
yeah.
sharp one, which is the +1. And I'm not
Okay.
going to use the one that'll steal my soul if I die. Which
Yeah, I think if you accidentally killed yourself with it, it would suck in your own soul.
Uh-huh. Yeah, don't
You're
do
like,
that.
"What? Stab." And you all just see like the blue go into the knife, and he just falls.
Now, since we're talking about you would end up stabbing yourself in the hand, so it takes a while to bleed to death from the hand. How long does it take before that soul steel magic runs out and just resets? So like 10 minutes from now, if you would bled to death, does your soul then get sucked out?
No,
Or
you
does
have to be taken out by the knife damage.
I mean,
You get
technically that's
knocked
knife damage.
unconscious.
Like,
It'd be
it's
knocked
not-
unconscious,
it's
not killed.
Yeah, it's like it's not like Soul Trap from like Elder Scrolls. It's not. It doesn't like hit them and like a couple seconds later. Otherwise, he'd have more souls in that thing.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
He
It
would
would
have
be
had
full,
at
and I
least
would
one
have
of the
already used it.
Yeah, he would have had the shambling mounds in there.
Go around nicking everybody just in the dark, just nick, just a little paper cut. You'll die eventually from something. I'm just playing the numbers now.
He starts with the old people just in case.
All right, Travis, you say you're back.
Yeah, I am back.
Okay, I forgot to mention, Steve. You can go ahead and take your inspiration if you didn't already for your recap. I was gonna say, what?
Was that for Torval for inspiration?
Torval got his inspiration for his recap. But Travis, I'm gonna say you can go ahead and take an inspiration for what you did during when it was just you and Antonio.
Sure. Okay.
Your little bit of RP there that you did with your trying to find your cure.
Appreciate it.
While those of us who didn't get gored by a werebull get penalized.
I mean, I got bit by a tiger, but he was just indifferent.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, ain't no different
What's it
than any
gonna
other
change?
night.
All right, so we're back in. Oh, and I will notate, Antonio, you now see that your amulet, the moon, is a little bit more is filled in on the moon.
On the walk, he's gonna kind of like mention it and say, I wonder if this like fills, and then all of a sudden you can do whatever you want with it. Because
Like a limit break.
sure.
I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't think this thing works. I start shaking my amulet. Oh, it's not working.
Did you actually attune to it technically?
Yeah.
So you would notice on yours, when did you attune to it? I don't remember. Was it the first night?
First night.
Okay.
No, I tuned the second night. I put it in my AL the first night, and
Okay. So
after somebody
yours would
actually
also
took
have-
the time to tell me what to do with it, I did it the second night.
Okay. So yours would have, actually
I
to
succeeded on all my saves, so I'm not a lycanthrope, so it's not
But-
actually
no, I'm
tuned
trying
to me.
no, it's still attune. Oh no, actually, yeah.
No,
has
it
to be a
says it
lycanthrope.
has
So-
to attune. It has to
And
attune to a
warned
lycanthrope.
by
Yeah,
a lycanthrope.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yours,
it's not doing
yours,
shit.
the moon, the moon is not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I'll hold it out. Go, Power Rangers! No, see nothing. Nothing. It's not doing anything.
What the
Alright.
fuck is a Power Ranger?
What?
I don't know. You're talking. I don't know.
No, I can't hear it. Say, shut up, Pa! Shut up! Somebody's trying to talk to me. You're being rude. What were we saying?
Nothing.
We're leaving, right? You promised we were leaving.
I did, and I meant it. He starts walking to the gate.
Oh, gods! This place is weird.
Okay. So you guys start heading out. It's so weird. Sometimes this map puts me right back where I was with your guys' little travel gem, and sometimes I'm up in the upper left corner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Okay. So you guys head out, and you get to about the same place that you had No, you guys would have gotten a little bit further because you guys wouldn't have been very long in there from waking up, going to talk to Ash, and then leaving.
Yeah, it would have been almost.
So you guys get, I'd say, like close to the. Whoop, you're probably like a couple hours away from the crossroads.
Yay!
Sarah's back to her singing, normal singing.
All right, and night goes fine. You guys continue to travel again.
No. Before we turn in for the night, hey, where's that owl? Where's this owl hanging around? Where's the owl at?
I think it was his pet. He's staying at the.
Oh,
book
what?
place.
Where's the nerd?
You
He's
just
staying
now
with the books.
Yeah.
He's at the home with the other nerds.
Oh, all right, hell with him. Damn. Nerd.
Sorry. And are you, Antonio, that night, are you going to attune to the wand?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and he is gonna hand Sarah the ring and say, "Ash said this will work for you." And he yells something about bells.
I forgot to ask. Could I sell my amulet to Candlekeep?
You don't really have a place to sell stuff.
We are not traveling back to Candlekeep so you can sell a damn amulet.
We figured out that night. No, we gotta go back. No!
We just left.
Torvald just goes on the floor and just starts throwing a full-on tantrum.
So, is there a way I could leave it there for them?
You mean like maybe you just like left it in your room or something?
Or leave it with them somewhere? 'Cause I don't want it.
Oh, like, if you're talking about getting rid of it, Antonio will just say, "Just give it to me."
Okay, that's fine. You can have my amulet.
I'll have two.
Now, well, no, there's two technically in the party funds now because we had the one that wasn't used, one that Torval has, Sarah's, and Antonio's.
Yeah.
And Antonio's gonna throw away the head of lettuce.
Why is he keeping this thing?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'm sure at this point it's starting to get like moldy and shit.
Yeah, you guys have had it for a while. That was like yeah, it's been a week at least. Oh, more than a week now. So
Yeah, so he's. Hopefully your cart starts to smell better now.
Doubt it.
Produce
I
in my
said
cart.
hopefully.
Why is there produce in my cart? Who put this there? Okay. And I run back after you already chuck it. I run back and kick it. Get out of my cart.
So I take
Alright.
it we're at a point where we are going to set up camp for the evening.
Yep, you guys set up camp. Where they?
Sarah will take third watch.
I'll take second.
Torvald takes second whether there's anybody there also taking second or not. He just gets up in the middle of the night like an old man and putters around for a little bit.
Everything actually goes fine. Nothing going crazy that night. There we go. It's been added to your inventory now.
Cool.
And I already it's equipped and everything, so you can see what it does.
Yeah.
Could be. You might need a refresh on your end.
Probably. Oh.
Yeah. Sounds like he's been holding out on us. Okay. So the night goes fine. You guys all wake up. That thing I notated you in Discord happens
Mm-hmm.
as you attune to it. And you guys continue on your way.
He's alone at during his watch, right?
Yeah. Because, yeah, it was you, then Torvald Escher, and then Sarah.
So just early in the evening, we just hear pew, pew, pew.
He was debating it. Like he goes to use it, and then he's like, "Wait, maybe not right now."
Everyone wakes up, weapons in hand, and you're just sitting there, just innocent. What's wrong with you? What's going on?
Nothing.
We heard a pew pew. No, I didn't hear
Why's
anything.
that tree on fire?
I've been up this whole time. I haven't heard anything.
I'm sorry, I meant to say meow.
Meow.
Why is that tree on fire, and why is that tree a popsicle?
Don't worry about it.
The loss of thermodynamics. That's why.
Do I have to
That's
roll
nature.
persuasion to tell them don't worry about it?
That's nature balancing itself out. The lands south of the Cloakwood are known for their trees spontaneously bursting into fire and ice. Didn't you know? Didn't you read Volo's guide?
Nope.
It's in there. Read it.
Who is Volo?
Oh, man. I don't know how that guy's still alive. Oh, you're not actually asking in character.
No, I was.
I didn't say Volo's guide in character, unfortunately.
Oh.
Someday, there's plenty of time. Because I've got questions. And I need them answered.
Right, so we're just continuing south, right?
Yep, you guys are going to continue south. And as you do so, you get back on the main road. And it's about heading into the... just before evening starts coming in. You reach a city.
We reach a city.
Yeah.
City is not the right word.
Town.
Large town, but not
Yeah, like
definitely not quite a city.
Wow, look at this large town, not quite a city.
Yeah, I know,
Very
right?
nice.
Let me grab that. There we go.
And what establishment is this?
You have one person that would already be able to tell you. You don't have a map.
Don't most places have like a sign, welcome to?
It's not Disneyland.
How do you know?
Well, neither is Portland, but we still have signs for that crap.
Welcome to
They
Florida.
literally have
Florida,
islands
man.
that say "Welcome to Portland."
Yeah. And right next to it should be another sign that says "Turn back now." Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Welcome
away.
to Portland. Please
That's
leave.
Please leave.
That's at Florida's Welcome to Florida sign.
Turn back.
It says danger, Florida man ahead.
New Jersey's sign just says "Welcome to New Jersey. You've been warned." So, are you? I'm still waiting to hear if you're asking this in character or not.
What?
I do ask if where we are. Ooh,
Uh,
where are we?
There's this Barragast. It's just not bad. We missed the Harvest Festival, though. It's pretty cool then. I have all kinds of streamers and stuff, and there's carts, and they've got a carnival. Carnival's kind of boring, but they've got good drinks, so it's and yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, we should come back during the harvest, so 6 months from now. Or we could just stay here. I don't know.
Maybe we'll circle
Brain
back.
check on.
I don't know. We already lost one person here. Hey, where'd that guy go? What was his name?
Books.
Reading books like the nerd he is.
The Jovial Juggler's not bad. We should probably go there. You could probably make some coin. Just no Electrum this time.
We can
Everybody
make
knows
coin
that's
here?
not real money.
Yeah. And probably stay out of the ruins outside of town. They've got lots of ghosts that are really mean. But, most ghosts are mean these days. Something about being
Ghosts?
dead.
I can't imagine being dead is exciting.
Being trapped in a library wasn't very exciting either.
He's got a point there.
Well,
It feels like there was only two people talking for at least 20 minutes. But
That's true.
so Torvalds just starts sort of skirting one of the roads, sort of skirting around the main buildings, going towards the southern part of the town.
Okay.
Well, man,
Torvald knows
Torvald
where
seems
he's
to know
going,
where he's
so-
going.
Is there like a town square or something?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's a town circle, but not a square.
Or circle, square?
You could draw.
Same
You
thing.
could draw a square. You could draw a square in there.
Squares fit in circles.
Sure do.
So where are we heading to, Torvald?
Well, we got a square. Waiting for the circle outside of it. No. Oh. Right? What? Jovial Juggler. I just said it. One's a pub. They've got clowns outside. I imagine they got some clowns inside.
Oh, Torvald, you and your sense of humor.
No, it's okay. They got some good brawls once in a while. Not often, but sometimes. Let's just say there are some of the chairs that have had to be repaired, and I might or might not have had to repair some of their chairs.
Because you broke them?
I will neither confirm nor deny that I broke a chair over a guy's head because he cheated at dice.
That's what I'm hearing.
No, you just make sure you don't get a chair thrown at you. And if you do, I'm gonna have to fix it. So I don't want to fix it. So don't cheat. Yeah. No, you're right. Don't cheat.
Yeah, don't get caught. That's what it.
What? What's the last part?
Don't
Don't get caught cheating. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I said. Here we are. Here it is.
One sec.
I mean, there's Feld Post too if you're a real nerd, but that's a place for nerds.
And as he points to Feldpost, you actually start seeing a certain old man that was riding a donkey making his way in there.
Oh, man! Hang on a second, guys. I gotta drag race this old man. How'd he beat us here? Oh yeah, the library. We've gotten here before. Hang on, I gotta drag race this guy. So I take the pony in the cart up to the old man. Hey, you're going too fast.
And he
Shut
kind
up.
of looks and squints.
I challenge you to a race.
It's actually doing that.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. I should have said this the last time. It doesn't mean as much now, but I'm going to say it now anyway.
And he squints his eyes at you and just
Rum, rum,
wow.
rum. Are you yellow? Rum, rum. Rum.
I just got off my donkey and I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat some food
Every-
and go to bed.
Every time Torvald does the vroom, he hops a little bit. Rum, rum, rum. No? Man. Suddenly
Appreciate the
not
effort,
as
Torvald.
much, suddenly not as much fun here. All right. Next time, old man, with the donkey. I'm calling you old man with the donkey now. I'm sure you have a name, but I don't care what it is, because that's all you are to me, is an old man with a donkey.
I'm sure he considers himself told Torval.
I won the race. I won by default. See, here I am. Beat him here.
I believe it.
I win.
Okay, so yeah, you see him going into Feld Post. You do see the Jovial Juggler that he was pointing out, the Burning Wizard, and did you mention the Red Chief also?
No.
Okay. But there is another one that is also around called the Red Chief. There is a town square circle. It's not labeled on here, so some of this information's dumb. But you do see also a like a town board. I tried to think of the word.
Bulletin board.
Up to with some, yeah, bulletin board. Up to like kind of around the different taverns.
It would be
Read.
it would be out of character, but I would almost read it just to see if there's a familiar name on it.
Antonio, you go up to the board.
I'm going up to the board too.
Okay, so you both go up to the board.
So Sarah's looking for anything about performers, music-wise.
Okay, well, this is what you see. And there's supposed to be a space between those because they're supposed to be two separate things. So give me a sec.
Oh,
There we go.
God. Is this the second thing? Is it what I think it is?
Matt Torvald's feeling left out again.
Okay.
I don't know what you might think it is.
So Antonio's gonna. Hey, Torvald, what's your thought on goblins?
You mean aside from the really big one that nobody seemed to notice? Oh, I guess they're fine.
No, the smaller ones.
I mean, they're really cranky most of the time, and they always try to steal my stuff, but they seem mostly harmless unless there's a lot of them, and then you have to, cut a tree down in front of them and intimidate them and make them go away. Why? Are there goblins inside the Jovial Juggler? I dropped my hammer.
Put your hammer away. Gotta talk to Jeremy about a ghost goblin?
Those are two words that should never go together. Ghost goblin.
Well, they shouldn't go together, but they just did.
Mm-hmm. Well, go talk to him.
No, Jeremy.
Walks his way in. Also, by the way, just to kind of make sure you're aware, whenever they're in public, Antonio's going to make sure that the necklace is put away so nobody can see it.
Turn mine just right out.
Yeah, just to... Oh, he's going to walk up.
So you get there, and It's as Torvald pointed out about which one it was. It was easily recognizable also because it has a grand roof board depicting a juggling jester. Hey, um, it's actually kind of you get in there. It's an average establishment. Doesn't seem like super like cushy, but it's also not sketchy.
It gets more lively in the evenings. Usually, that's when all the minstrels start coming down the roads, and they don't have anybody on staff usually. I guess that was a while ago.
Dude, we walked in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are there a lot of people here?
Including your party that just came in and the bartender and 3 wait staff. So that'd be. There are 7 other people in here.
Damn it. Doesn't help me. All right.
So altogether there's 15 people, but 4 is your party, and 4 people that work there.
Well, Antonio's gonna head up to the bartender.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay.
Sarah will go with.
So you go up there, and it's a like middle-aged, like blonde, starting to turn white-ish, human male at the bar, kind of telling one of the barmaids like an order as she's heading to the back to go get something for one of the patrons.
As he walks up, Antonio, are there seats along the bar? I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's some seats along the bar.
Gonna take a seat right in front of him, and he's gonna say, "Are you Jeremy?"
Yep.
Oh,
Local
we were-
bartender here at the Jovial Juggler.
Okay, because we
Hello,
were just
Jamie. Sarah will wave.
coming by because we checked out the board, and we talked to, and he looks over at Sarah, the gnome up at the friendly place up north. He's fishing for a name.
He kind of waits, just kind of like grinning.
Escher chimes in and says Bentley.
Bentley. Talk to
Gonzo.
Bentley.
Bentley was so nice. Speak.
What?
The fuck?
Depends on who's speaking.
Sounds like somebody's
Mhm.
supposed to what is getting a call, and he said that he
Ah,
wouldn't get
right.
any calls. So he's
Yep.
a liar.
Put himself. There you go. Thank you. All right, so Antonio's gonna. We talked to Bentley. He said on the road down this way, there's been attacks, and well, we got attacked, and we took them out.
Did you now?
Yep, and he takes out 2 of the amulets and he puts them on the table. There was 4 of them. They shape shifted, but we got them.
He kind of nods. He's like, so, besides these, is there anything else to have to show that this is what was attacking the roads?
I mean, we would have taken an ear of one of the wolves, but then it turned into a guy, and it seemed like it was a bad idea.
Yeah, just to show up with a couple of ears. But we have like pulls out like the shitty star and longbow and wait, and then he also pulls out the note that it was like the threatening note. He said this was on one of the bodies, and then this was stuff. Actually, it's all in their bag.
I'm glad you remember the note, because I couldn't think of a reason to say it.
So they already got a threatening note from somebody. I don't know who this person.
So he looks at all the stuff you put down, like the amulet, stuff like that, and kind of grabs the note as you kind of hold it out and looks through it. And kind of like nods, like, well, I don't know who this. He kind of like pauses, like, Paul. The name sounds a little familiar, but I can't remember who it is. But
Oh, it's Paul.
He's right. You said it. You said it already.
but
Thank
it does
you,
look like
Paul.
it does look like that they may have been the ones that had been doing something. So, like, well, I hope it's true, because this past almost month and a half has been not the best for travelers and business.
Did he reckon? Did he? I'm sorry, I was on the phone with the car dealer. Was he recognizing these amulets as those guys, or that party that we had killed as the dudes who were attacking the?
Antonio gave them the note.
Yeah, the note, the stuff that we found on the bodies.
Okay. Yeah, Sarah would chime in like, yeah, those assholes turned me into a fucking hideous beast. She says that
He kind of looks at you and goes,
I don't know. It seemed like you just didn't comb your hair that morning. I don't know why you're so hard on yourself.
Antonio raises his hands up just to kind of be like, we stopped in at Candlekeep to get her fixed.
Nerd.
No more piglets for you.
But yeah, it
got
was.
four?
I think lycanthropes. That's what they.
well,
I want to see how lucid I am right at this moment here. How much of this have I put together? If it was higher, I would have told him what my suspicion was.
it hopefully won't see any more attacks on the road. But from what it looks like, it's this note, and he goes, I'm gonna keep this because I'll have to show it to the other two that would have been giving out this information to anybody wanting to try to take care of it.
Just between you and me and you, keep an eye on that old man with the donkey. I don't trust him. He might be in on it. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was there before we got attacked and now after we got attacked. Yeah. And then he didn't challenge me to a race, which I totally would have won. What's on the spit tonight? Why are you shaking your head?
Bruno shakes his head. Well, if you're looking for dinner, we have. What do we have on the dinner tonight? We have the local tavern stew. We have. And he kind of pauses for a second. His eyes slightly dart to Sarah back, and we have boar.
Asher chuckles.
Too soon, but yes, I'll have that for sure.
Same. Also, question: is he taking the amulets, or is he just taking the note?
He just took the note.
I won't take the other. And also, what does the board mean by a ghost god? That.
And there's a long.
Those are two words that shouldn't go together.
So that's the best way it's been described by the farmers around here. All of a sudden, like, one of their fields would be attacked by some random goblin just messing up their fields, and it doesn't seem to be like very like it's hard to explain. Like, I would say smart, but goblins normally aren't that smart anyways. But it messes with their fields, and they'll like take it out with their pitchfork or whatever they have. And then the next day, like the next night, it seems to be back. And they would say it's a different one, but seems to have the marks from where it was already hit the previous night.
Oh, that is weird.
Does he know Greg too?
But they
I thought we were
but, I
exclusive.
mean,
Oh man.
they coined it the ghost goblin, even though none of them ever said if it's actually like a ghost, because it always seems to have physical form. It's just what the farmers were calling it. Farmers and their superstitions.
Well, superstitions or not, you can take a look into it. Sorry, I'm cleaning shit up that just fell out from my desk. We're in town and we're for hire, so.
He goes, well, if you're wanting to help with that, the other odd thing is they only attack at night, or I should say, it only attacks at night.
Sounds like just thing for a turtle with no dark vision.
You've had a whole lifetime to get used to that. It seems like you shouldn't always be mentioning it every couple of sessions. That's weird.
Well,
So
you know, it's funny because every couple of sessions we come across a dark situation
Things happen at night. I don't know what you want.
for things to happen during the day. I thought that was clear.
Oh,
So he says, well, if you're
why didn't you say that?
willing to do it, like, it seems to attack every night. It's always like to an area, like to the farms to the east of here, not too
Farms
far
to-
out. Yeah.
He attacks at night. Yeah.
Yep.
Look into it.
And it's the farmers that put up a reward for this. They have how much is it? Altogether, they were able to pool like 60 gold.
All
Just
right.
because it hasn't hurt anybody, but it's been messing with their crops.
Yeah.
How is
Messing
it
with their
messing
livelihoods.
crops?
How's it? Because it's been walking around cutting down their crops.
Okay, so I think a more accurate term would be it is destroying their crops or stealing their crops. Okay.
No, it doesn't take their crops.
Just
Oh, it
cuts him
just
down
destroys
just to be an ass.
It's just been cutting in them. Yeah, it appears and starts cutting down their crops,
Maybe he's
And
trying to
then
make a
they-
landing zone for a UFO.
and then they stab it with whatever they have.
Why does everyone keep just listening to me and then just keep on going as if I didn't say anything?
And then for some reason it appears like the next night again, but not always in the same area. So like not always in the same farm. Sometimes it appears at like the farm next door, but then comes back the next night after that. Oh.
By chance, is there any correlation between these farms? Are they growing the same thing? Are they similar families? Like, is there any sort of connection?
Not really. I mean, everyone kind of grows like some similar things, just the stuff that's easy to grow around here. But nothing that I would think like the goblin would care about.
Is there a way we could get like a map of the area and see when and where it's attacked these different farms? Maybe we can figure out a pattern and try to head this thing off.
He goes, I can try to fish out my map. Yeah.
That would be delightful.
Yeah, go ahead and if you want to take a seat at a table, I will pull out the map and he goes, and he notices the four of you goes, four of you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I
And
will...
an empty tankard. I put my tankard on the counter. We need to fix this problem very soon.
He goes, well, I was about to take care of you guys took out those things attacking people on the road problem, so I'll be back with your guys' thing for that too. And he starts heading to the back. You guys can go find a table, and barmaid will come up, and if you guys want any drinks or food or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Just specials and basic ale, probably. No, it was
Okay.
the boar. He was saying boar.
Yeah, well,
Probably
there was soup and boar.
the
Boar.
boar's probably gonna be tonight. They roasted all day, but it's worth it. Let me tell you, it's worth it. The ox I'm not a fan of, but the boar is pretty good.
No, I mean, like I said, it was starting to hit. Like the sun was starting to go down, so it's late enough.
Oh, okay.
The boar that had been cooked all day would be ready. So we got.
I will ask: is the barman around still?
He went to the back real fast to go grab a map.
Okay, I'll wait for him to get back. I got some questions.
Well, he will come back, and he'll essentially. It's not a super huge map, but it's a map of like the northern part starts pretty much right where the crossroads to Candle Keep were. Yeah. Till about halfway down to like the next city would be in like a square of that. And he'll point to, and I'll get this back there real fast. Stupid thing. So he just points to like just different areas around.
Helpful.
So he just points to some of the areas on the map. Says that those are the areas that they've been at. Like no one's been hurt, but it's just a big nuisance, and our farmers aren't happy. So
Well,
Fair enough.
we're here. We're gonna do our best to take care of it for you.
okay. And then he goes ahead and gives you each. Well, no, he's gonna give one big pouch, which altogether will have 200 gold in it. Yep. He goes, I'll have to remember to send a letter to the two that now owe me money. But you guys have brought out drinks and everything also.
All right.
Travis,
Well,
were you wanting to talk to him?
I was gonna ask him about be like, what about entertainment for your establishment, sir?
I mean, if you're wanting to do so, you can. We don't have any. Nobody else has come by today to ask to perform, so
I'm willing to negotiate terms to play. What's your fee?
well, were you going to be doing that, or were you going to be helping? And he kind of waves to the rest of the people at the table. Were you going to be helping them with this goblin
we-
situation?
Are we gonna go out for the goblin situation?
not tonight. I'd like to rest up and then, be ready instead of having traveled all day.
I figured go tonight and stay tomorrow to make sure the problem's dealt with.
I was thinking tonight too,
I mean,
Yeah,
we can
just to see.
You
I
can
don't really
perform
know.
for dinner and that whole time, and then when it starts to get a little bit darker than just sunset, we'll head our way out. Work.
Whatever the party wants to do.
I'm down for that.
Throwing out a plan. Yeah, so we'll stay around for dinner, and we'll perform for a little while, and we'll head out afterward. Get a little done.
Okay. He goes, well, normally my terms with when people are performing is I get half the cut, and then if anybody wants to order you a drink, we'll share half cut on that.
I'm like, I don't usually drink, but if we want to come up with a Sarah special, that's the price of a normal ale, and then we can just split that.
That works for me.
I accept.
So we'll say it'll be about 2 to 3 hours, like through like what time it is now till when like it would be dinner time, and then after that. So you're gonna perform for the whole time?
Hey, give me a couple minutes here, guys. Mary just got back with groceries.
Well, this part doesn't matter for you anyways. It's all about Sarah.
His house
That's
is
fine.
burning
I
down
just
again.
want to let you know. Jesus Christ.
So to note, though, I appreciate letting us know, Chris. Thank you. It is
Okay.
good just to know if something happens.
So
Now that he's
go
out
ahead.
of the way.
So are you? So you're gonna go for like the whole 3 hours or whatever?
Sure will.
Go ahead and roll me 3 performance checks, like your warm up, like we did last time. Warm up, the like middle part, and the ending.
Oof.
Ending, she's starting to get hungry.
The boar smells good. Might have been relative though.
Or drudges up some bad memory.
Some delicious memories.
Okay, I have math to do real fast. There's that. And then... Okay. So in the 3 hours of you doing your performance, you started off strong with your warm-up, got really into it in the middle part, and then kind of wavered a little bit. Might have been the smell of the food after it was ready. Started to not do as good. But then at the end, when you go to tally everything up with Jeremy, all together, I forgot to... Actually, forgot to split the amounts in half, so one sec.
How many times did Escher die?
At least once.
Too many.
Cool.
He's had to pay Greg so much, he's just a shell.
Seems about right. He was already a shell of a turtle anyway.
Okay, so when you finish up, all together, with what you earned... Oh wait, hold on, I messed up part of that, because I split... I messed this stuff up. There we go. So you earned all together 12 copper, so your half would be 6. 15 silver, and he'll give you the 1-up on that, so you get 8 of that. And then it was...
That's not a valid currency, sir.
What was that?
Ow is not a valid currency.
And then it was
Never been to Maragos before.
Brendan's like, moving on.
11 gold, and he'll give you the 1-up on that, so you get 6 gold. And then there were actually 8 Sarah specials bought, so you get 4 gold from that also.
Sweet.
Yep. Are you gonna give her a time real fast to eat so she's not hungry before you guys go to?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody was specific about what time of night these things happen, so yeah.
True, true. He just said at night.
Waiting until nightfall to head out.
Okay. So you guys all
Follow the
eat.
screams.
All right. So where exactly are you guys gonna try to go?
East. Hold east and then hang around.
Okay. Ah, dang, I just realized I'm gonna have to fix a whole bunch of my encounter maps for your guys camping. Because I have to take out a tent now.
Oh no.
Well, I can't do that from Roll20. I have to go back and do my other program that I use for it.
Throw a bush on top of it.
Just
I
throw
have
it.
to do
I
that
was
in
gonna
the
say the
program.
exact same thing. Just grab a bush token and just put it on top of that.
Or you could just grab a grass token and put that.
Grass. You can just find a PNG file of a tree and just drag it right over into it.
Or if you want, Asher can start using a tent.
He doesn't have to. Okay, you guys
We
start
could
heading out.
also just pretend like there's not a tent there. Tent for the pony. That's what it is. Solved.
Pony gets a tent. You get a tent. You get a tent.
Everyone gets a tent. Now give me the taxes.
Ready? I just realized Pony's not set up on my normal things to grab, so I have to make sure I grab the pony.
I've got he's got a character sheet of his own.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ready to go. Just like Torvald's cart.
I love how it has his name too.
But the pony nor the cart are probably going with us on this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna use the pony as
Yeah.
bait.
No, we're gonna probably use Torvald as bait.
How do you actually say that name?
Exactly as it looks. On the curb.
Is that
It's
pony
Dwarven.
Dwarvish?
That's exactly what it is.
Orvin for I wish this was the bear.
No, that sounded like a lot of work, but now that you mention it, maybe I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
No, name the pony bear. Just write it in Dwarven.
That is a good idea. Damn it! All you people have better ideas for some of the things that Torvald does than I do.
Okay, so you guys head out. Are you guys gonna try to set up a camp with like light to make something noticeable, or what are you gonna do?
Sneaky,
that's up to
sneaky
people. Can't see in the dark. Which I think is just
Yeah.
Asher at this point.
Just Asher. I was figuring that we'd just listen to see where it's at, see if we can figure out where it's at any given point, and if we can't figure out where he's at now, where he's going on his own, then maybe we could try baiting him. And then I'll walk up to him and say, "Hi, Ghost Kobold." No, he's not a kobold though. Damn it, he's a goblin. I don't
Kobolds.
speak. I don't speak. You know what kobold is? Thought you were an adventurer and stuff. Man, all right. So it's okay. Moving on. So, I don't speak Goblin, but I do speak a bit of Orc. So it's pretty close. Might be able to strike up conversation. And then you come and make the stabby, I guess, because that's the way it always ends up working. But I at least try to. Want to at least try to talk to him.
He looks
Maybe
at
he knows
everybody
where I
and
can
he's
find
like,
a bear.
to make sure he doesn't come back, I want to make sure we try to kill him with this. And he holds up his right knife. Fancy one.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll let's say that Jeremy will let you know that he'll like point out the last one that was hit. You guys want to head that way?
So we'll head that way and kind of spread out and listen. Spread out slightly, like.
Okay, so go ahead and if you guys are actively trying to proceed, go ahead and make a perception check.
Begrudgingly. Actually, no, that needs to be an advantage. Because he's listening.
Yep.
Asher's roll seems
I'm
about
not.
right.
I'm not being very stealthy this time, so I'm definitely gonna be the bait.
Oh, yeah.
One moment.
Oh, boy.
So it takes you guys a little bit. You guys are kind of listening around for a bit, and it's kind of an area between like two of the farms as you're kind of skirting them.
Yeah.
You do hear something muttering in some language. You're not sure what. But it doesn't seem to be at one of the farms. You do see vaguely because it's further out than your dark vision. But you do see a little shape vaguely that's kind of walking through like a bit of like small foresty kind of stuff that that kind of like edges one of the farms.
Does it look like it's moving towards the direction of a farm?
Not at the moment.
It's just kind of edging the
but
wood.
from what you can see, it is also very small. Like smaller than anyone in the party.
Yeah.
Like even Torval.
They're about like the closest one is like 20, 30 feet.
Yep.
I'm at the dilemma where my stealth is really high, so I want him to just sneak over and sneak attack, but I also want to get everybody else in on it just to...
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw you back in. You decided what to do.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do what?
Do what?
Don't. Just don't. I'll keep posting pig pictures. I'll do it. I don't give a shit if you've gotten cured. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep making fun of you about being a pig.
What did we miss?
Nothing.
Someone's being made fun
Nothing.
of.
You didn't pass your perception check, so you can't hear it.
I mean, I think I'm the only one that...
No. This is we're playing golf rules now.
Well, you still didn't even win.
No, that's true. I definitely won the stealth roll though.
Yeah.
I am the most least stealthy.
So, yeah, Antonio is just gonna start to off in that.
Okay. No one notices because you roll way too high of a stealth.
Yeah, I was about to roll my dice, like, hey, where is it? Where are you going? Just really loud, but no, I probably didn't see it. So
Yeah.
I'm humming Sarah's performance to myself. However that works. This
Yeah, I'll
soul
say-
man, he ain't what he used to be.
So I'll say you get to the edge of where you saw the thing, Antonio. It
Mhm.
doesn't notice you.
He'll try and like go close by to like trees and stuff, keeping his eye on it. Get as close as he can until he can see a little bit more detail with his dark colors.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, I'm not gonna
He's
stop.
gonna
rolling perception.
sneak up behind it and with his right knife.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
With advantage because he didn't see me.
You get advantage because of that?
Surprise attack.
Are you a rogue?
You'd get a surprise
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
I don't. It's been a while since I played a rogue, but I think you get a bonus for that. I know you get sneak attack bonus for your D6s.
I get that when it's just me and him anyway.
5. Is that 8? So 13, 20?
Congratulations, you just killed the farmer's daughter.
So you all hear some scream in a voice, like in a language that none of you know. Antonio, the thing in front of you drops to the ground. But you don't see a blue essence go into your knife this time.
I swear to God, if you just finished this encounter for us and we didn't get to do shit, I'm gonna be mad.
Antonio will yell, "It's over here, but it didn't work."
What didn't work?
It didn't go in the knife.
I'm there.
Go in
Torvald looks a little annoyed. Torvald crouches over the, I'm assuming, lifeless body of this goblin now. And
Get
starts
there.
going,
Get there,
hello,
and there is
my
a
name is
life-
Torvald. And I just wanted to talk for a couple of minutes before my friend stabbed you in the back with a friggin' knife.
Actually, he probably would have stabbed him in the head. I'm gonna be honest.
I kind of wanted to know what your deal was, if at all possible. But it's too late now because I don't think you can hear me.
So I'll bring you guys to the map real fast. Hold on. And I have to reveal it. Well, reveal what I can because it is nighttime, so I'll do this at least. So you guys can see your characters. If you want to move into where you guys would be, down to the bottom. There we go.
There's a key that you can press as the GM to snap people into a specific.
Their alt, controller, shift, and click to work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's something like that.
I actually have to move. So he would have been about right here. So you guys, he led you to an area that's like an edge of small, like very small, like sparse forest on the edge of like where some of the farms are. And there you do see a Sarah. Why are you between squares?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Get in there, or at least in there. Whatever.
Shift and left mouse button.
Stop it. So, trying to reveal like what areas kind of would be seen by most of the party.
Shut up.
I think he's talking thinking about you.
No shit.
No, really. Wait, remind me. You have dark vision, right? Oh, he's definitely talking about you.
But just because of like some of the brush and stuff would mess up some of it. So you all see that little goblin down on the ground.
Antonio's gonna kind of like inspect his knife a little bit, look at the body, stab the body again, just to double check.
Yep, you stab it again, nothing happens.
Looks at his knife again, puts it away, and he takes out some rope. He starts tying up the corpse of the goblin.
And now everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh. For shit's sake. Well, it's a good thing I'm going last because I can't see ass.
That's true. Good, they're going right this time. For some reason, like my virtual dice in D&D Beyond will roll,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes what it rolls on there won't match up with roll 20, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's throwing me off. It was throwing me off last time because like one of them would roll one thing for damage, one thing would roll the other, so I'd have to like hover over and make sure which one did the math right. But it looks like everything's all good now. Okay. Antonio?
He's wrapping the thing in rope, and he's gonna tie it off.
Okay, go ahead and roll a
Basically,
sleight of hand to make sure you do a good, like, rope tie.
Yeah.
Okay. Alvin's tied up.
And that's, I'm assuming that's gonna take the entirety of it.
Yeah.
In turn.
So you wrap him up, and all of a sudden you feel it moving. And it starts making a very annoyed noise. And, like, tries to undo its binds. I'm probably going to guess it's going to fail. Oh, yeah. It fails. But all of a sudden, another one pops up next to it. Almost seeming to come, like, from its body. And it is going to take a little swing with its scimitar at Torvald because he's right next to him.
Hey!
And misses.
Question: does this one look like it has a scar in the top of its head?
Yeah, it has the same point where you hit it. Sarah?
Tasha's hideous laughter.
On which one?
There, whichever one just popped up.
The new one? This one?
Top
Yep.
one.
Okay. The spell fizzles.
Well, poop. She will move there.
Okay. Torvald? Wait. Chris, did you forget to select your character when you rolled?
No?
You're not on the initiative.
You're not in the initiative. You didn't select your character when you rolled, I don't think.
Well, I'm at the very end.
I'll take it. Wait, why did something go to...
You don't
Don't
get
re-roll,
no.
you jerk.
You
No,
don't get
no,
that one.
No, move me up. Move me up.
No, you definitely don't get that one. You're not
No?
going before me. No,
Oh, god damn it.
no. You can't see.
Hold on.
You shut up.
Dink, dink, dink. There we go.
Oh.
Since I don't, so the first one's bound, so I don't have to worry about disengaging with him. So I'm gonna go here. But hey, get back in your goblin! What are you? Get back in your goblin! I just want to talk to you. I didn't stab you in the head. I didn't stab the other guy in the head. Hey there. Hey. I'm gonna attack. But I also want to move it into I want to do an intimidation as well at the same time. So let's. Here's my.
I say roll your attack first.
Yep.
That misses.
Second one.
That one hits. And that one goes limp.
It doesn't do anything?
It
that what
drops to
you're
the
saying?
ground.
Oh, that one dies.
Yep.
I'm going to intimidate him anyway. You get back in your goblin! Where do you belong? That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Asher?
So is this goblin still moving?
That one's tied up.
Yep. He's struggling against the binds.
So I'm gonna move up here. And where did my attacks go? I'm going to throw a couple darts at it. Wait, oh. Oh, no, that's a miss.
That's a miss, yep.
Where'd that come from?
Try another one for my second attack. That hit?
Yes, but I actually forgot that first one should have been a disadvantage. You don't have dark vision. You can't see what you're throwing at right now.
So I can't even see 10 feet.
You don't have dark vision. You can't see. No, it's too
There's
dark
no
out.
moonlight or anything?
Not enough for you to fight it. No.
Alright, well then, fuck it. I just throw him
It's a
somewhere.
disadvantage. It's a disadvantage. So
Yeah, you can still
try
attack.
again.
Yeah. So the 8-15, I'll say, was the first one. So it would have been the 8. So go ahead and do another attack with doing disadvantage. You can still hit, it's just at disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah.
nope, that one misses.
Alright, well, I'm useless, so. I'll stay there and go, well, good thing I can see anything.
Well, next time, play a race that has dark vision.
Well, next time, get me a DM
Yeah, sure.
who stops putting us in dark situations.
You have a torch!
Yeah.
Some go.
And if you ask nicely, Sarah might conjure some lights for you.
That too.
Well, I mean, Antonio has an idea, and it is he
Light
has a
him on
little
fire?
bit of oil, and he pours a little bit on the dead one in front of Torval, and then throws like a small piece that he lights on fire on it, just to light the body on fire to see if that helps.
Are you moving over, like to one of the two spots closer?
Yeah.
Okay. Move wherever you want to go. Okay. So you light its body on fire. Sarah?
So there's a dead one,
That's now on fire.
Now on fire.
and then there's one that's alive that's struggling, right?
That's bound, yeah.
I mean, I say we take it hostage or prisoner,
Well, it seems to spawn itself.
right? we try and kill it, it's just gonna. I mean, if you set it on fire.
We're doing the trial run right now.
I said,
We-
she will prepare Tasha's hideous laughter, but she's not going to cast it yet on this one, just in case.
Breaks its bone.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is going to try to break its binds. And fails. This one stands back up on fire. And a new one appears next to it. This one having some burn marks on it. And the one that was on, well, actually is still on fire. It's going to take a swing at Torval. And miss. And the other one, Chris, high or low?
Hi.
Hi.
It's going to take a swing at Torval.
Thank you, Travis.
And miss again. Torval?
I didn't stab you, and I didn't light you on fire. I did smash you with Tree Smasher, but that's this. I'm gonna attack them both. As soon as I get on the right page.
Like one hit on each?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm first one, and then second.
Got
So first one. And I'm just gonna roll both of my attacks now.
Good.
Second
They
one,
both hit.
damage 1,
Okay.
damage 2.
Okay. The first one you hit looks really bad. Oh crap. How would you do damage with something on fire? How much damage would that be? Just lighting it on fire.
I tend to do fires like 1d6 per round while it's
Okay.
burning.
Well, I would say since Antonio was the one who did it, go ahead, Antonio, and roll a d6. See how much damage that one took from, because it would probably take it to the end of its turn. So, okay, so they both look pretty bad, but are
Okay.
still up.
Then I'm struggling to decide whether I should take my action surge or not. I think I'm gonna hang on to it. So I have a feeling that this thing's just gonna keep jelly multiplying until we hit some critical threshold or something. I'm not gonna waste my action surge on it. Okay, I'm done.
Asher,
I'm going to light a torch.
I mean, technically you can see because that one's on fire.
Right?
Oh, he's got a good point there.
yeah, that one I'd say you can see now because this one, it's not a very big fire because it's like,
Just
I mean,
one
it's
goblin.
better than nothing.
so I'll give him a little radius of say 10 feet
Yay!
that he's
Nobody
emitting.
put him out.
I cast water.
So you can see that.
Okay, so I would like to grapple this one.
Okay.
What do I do to roll grapple?
Grappling.
It's a strength.
Yeah, it's a strength against his acrobatics.
It's on your actions. So if you go where your attacks are, right beneath that, actions and combat, you can actually click on those.
Yeah.
Words. That'll bring up the rule.
I would say I don't have a character sheet up, so I can't. I couldn't. I'm bringing a character sheet
Yeah,
up
so-
now, just to make it easier.
Strength. You roll strength athletics versus their either athletics or dexterity, whichever they want.
Yeah, I don't have grapple in any of my stuff.
It's
Yeah, you do.
Yes, it is.
It's in actions in combat. Check below. So where you have attack, yours has dart, quarterstaff, unarmed, claws. Below that, actions in combat. Attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise.
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
Everybody, it's standard rule. It's not special.
Yes.
So
okay. I see. It's
yeah. So,
it doesn't actually roll anything. It just gives me
No.
the.
you
okay.
roll.
Yeah, it tells you what
You
you
roll
do.
you roll your athletics against his athletics or dexterity or acrobatics.
Or dexterity. It actually gives you a choice.
Yeah.
Because you could use your athletics to like shove them out of the way, you know?
I want to grapple.
Okay, he's
Grab.
gonna try to dodge with his dexterity. No, natural 1.
Huzzah!
He jumps in
So
your
you-
arms. He wants a hug.
Friend.
Finally,
You're-
I've been waiting for you.
So you're grappling right now a burnt goblin.
Um.
So that was your action.
I'm just gonna hang on to him, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, no. I have one more action. I want to headbutt him.
I can allow that as your bonus action, unarmed attack.
Okie dokie.
So, go ahead.
Would grapple be making an attack action, so get a second
Grapples.
attack?
Yeah, grapples an action.
I-
but if
I
he's
think it's
got
a
bonus.
I think it takes. Well, he gets 2
you-
attacks per action.
You can use the attack
So
action to make a special melee attack a grapple. So would that be the full action, or would that be one of your attacks? Just out of clarification, because
Rule of cool seems like this is a good time for a headbutt.
Yeah, I'll allow you to be like.
All right, headbutt.
Go ahead.
Strictly speaking, probably no, but rule of cool says yeah.
Yeah.
It's headbutt
That
him.
hits.
Headbutt the gobbo.
Boop. Oh no, roll.
I would say it didn't boop. There we go.
Bonk.
And it collapses in your arms.
It's like something mad at WWE or something.
Okay. Then I keep it there.
Okay.
I keep it for my own. It's mine now.
Antonio?
Because some have already died, and now they're not died now.
Antonio's gonna stab at the one that right in front of the ball.
Yeah, that
Yes.
hits.
Back on that.
No, I'd allow the sneak attack because the other one is he's not
Oh
technically.
right, normal sneak attack rules, right?
Yeah. Well, no, well, not only that, normal sneak attack because you have an ally engaging,
Yeah.
but the other one's still down, so he's not really.
A threat? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so then yeah, it's 31.
Flat.
This time he just gets an eye.
You know, it might be that the next one that spawns in won't have an eye, so you know, maybe
Keep gouging eyes out.
let's
And
start.
then his second.
We need to start Black Knighting these things.
It's basically where that's what Antonio's trying to do. He's like trying to like backwards kill them, start it like and end at the first one. It's gonna be a terrible idea, but I mean he thinks it's a great idea. But he just stabs down at the one on the ground.
Okay. All right, that ended your turn.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, Sarah.
What happens if we cut their heads off? Would that do anything?
We certainly have enough test candidates now.
Antonio just gestures at the corpse. It's like
Pick
go
one.
for it.
she will cast. Sarah's not a great person for. How is that +6? What?
But
Proficiency.
I have a +6 for my dagger. How?
because it's dexterity, isn't it?
Um,
It's your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus. That's what your attack bonus is.
what is +3?
My mine's +7. Also.
I will. Which one is on the ground, not moving?
The
Both
one
of
that's
them?
not X'd out.
No, on the ground, not moving, like one of the dead ones.
Yeah.
One in front of
That's
me.
this one. Yeah, because the other one is still in Escher's arms.
Snuggling.
Yep.
Whispering sweet nothings.
Hmm?
Bleeding.
Lots of bleed.
Yeah. Sarah will go up to the one that's in Escher's arms and start hacking at its
God.
neck with his dagger.
While he's holding it, he's like, "Hey!"
Sarah's not the brightest one in the bunch. You all know this.
No, I remember what you did to the boar. Yeah, you shredded the shit out of it.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
This one's the original, though. We seem to be
Right.
making copies of this guy, not
No.
copies of that guy.
No, I
or
get
Yeah,
this
they
what
made
guy.
a copy of the second guy.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage because
It's
it's
the second I
in
was
his
burned.
arms?
I mean, it's dead. You get advantage. Yes.
It's not resisting very much.
I thought it was the first guy that was burned.
Nope.
No. The one directly below me was burned, and then the second one, the gremlined out, had scorch marks on.
Yeah, I didn't want to burn the first one because it was restrained.
Gotcha.
Might torch the ropes.
Ask every time. Okay. Roll with advantage.
That hits. Go ahead and do damage. Do your damage. Okay, so you start cutting at its neck a little bit. Do anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Sure, this one starts wiggling in your arms again.
Number 4 pops out nearly headless.
And this one gets up too.
Yep.
Another one pops here with a scar mark on its neck.
Okay, hold on a sec. So, this one, did it die?
Antonio killed it with one
Well,
shot.
yeah, he died
Okay.
before we got here.
Okay, so he died, got tied up.
Mhm.
Okay.
And another one appears right here in front of you, Antonio, with a scar at the eye that you stabbed.
Does it have an eye?
It still has an eye. Fuck. So the first one is going to try to struggle out of its bindings. Probably not going to work very well. He rolled a natural 1 last time. No, it's not. Still not going to do it.
Somehow
the
made
one
them
next-
tighter left.
The one next to him is actually going to spend his turn to use his scimitar to cut him free, though. The one right here that just appeared, Antonio, is going to take a swing at you. Ooh, for a 23.
Misses.
It hits, but damage.
Nope.
So Antonio feels it, but he's just like, what?
Torvald, the one in front of you, is going to swing and misses. And the one that you're holding, Escher, is going to try to take a swing, but it's going to be a disadvantage since you're still grappling it.
Okay.
So it's trying to like jab upwards into you. Nope, and he misses too. Torval.
So I was ready for this one to pop back up, so I whack him again like whack-a-mole. As soon as he pops up, I'm bringing the hammer down. But as I'm doing so, I was like, this might not be a popular suggestion, but somebody has a remove curse scroll, I believe. We might want to consider using that here before we're surrounded by like 20 of these guy.
I appreciated the singular reference there.
Okay, second one hits.
We're both on the same one, too.
And he goes splat. I will say though, because he's now been like smacked a couple times, that that fire has diminished a little bit. Do anything else, Torval?
No.
Asher.
Okay, so I'm gonna headbutt him again.
Okay.
I would like to do non-lethal damage if possible.
Okay.
Bonk.
That hits.
So do I still roll regular damage roll?
Just still roll regular damage. Yeah, I just won't kill him.
Okay, it goes limp.
Okay. Am I able to tie this one up?
That
Actually,
would take,
no.
that would take an action, so.
I'm gonna continue holding him.
Yeah, it seems like
And I'm also gonna
you've got him,
stop killing them.
but it's fun.
But they keep coming back.
But it's fun until it stops being fun. I think you might have the right idea, but we'll have to wait for a round or two to see.
Okay, and is that it?
Can I still use my move while holding him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to step back to about here and bring him with me. That way, he's kind of separated from the pack.
Okay.
That's it.
Antonio.
Antonio basically takes the back of his dagger, goes, okay, and just bonks the one on the head, doing non-lethal next to Torval. So how would we address that?
I mean, it would still be with your dagger, I'd say, but
Not with the
I'd
business.
say you're not. I would say you're not using the actual blade, so you wouldn't get the necrotic.
Right. So it would just be the regular dagger piercing turned to bludgeoning damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it would still have the sneak attack because you would be kind of like aiming for somewhere to just judo chop.
Yeah. No, that misses.
Take his other knife and try to hit the guy on the ground with the back end of it. That wasn't the first one.
Yeah.
Fuck!
You're not used to not killing things.
Right?
Wait, don't kill them. This is unheard of.
Like, why am I hitting him
Why
with the
would-
blunt side?
Why would anyone ever use any sort of effort whatsoever to not kill something?
Okay. Sarah.
I think we should just try and tie them all up.
knock him out first?
Yeah, I think that's ultimately where we're trying to go. Is tie them all up after knocking them all out.
Judo chop.
Which one?
Whichever one is closest to me. That is this one. This one.
That one's
still-
that one's already unconscious. So
About that one.
okay, yep, that hits.
Just try to knock it out.
Wait, why did you do? Weren't you using your dagger? Why would you do it as an unarmed strike?
She tried to slap him to
Oh, okay.
death.
She's just trying to knock him out.
So y'all just hear a slap and. Is that it?
Literally, that's
Okay.
it.
This one pops back up. Friend of his pops up here. This one is going to come
no,
around
it's 'cause you
here,
can't kill one. Okay.
and he is going to make a swing with advantage at the one in Escher's arms.
Oh, this is terrible.
How does he have advantage?
Because you're holding it.
He's
Yeah.
And it's
It's a
unconscious
body.
and restrained.
he's not defending.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Splat. And then one in front of Sarah. Uh, 13 doesn't hit you, right?
No, it does not hit.
Okay. Like there was a pause. I was like,
Well, you changed all my stats around, so I had to re-review. I couldn't remember.
Alright. Torvald, the one in front of you, is going to take a swing. 17 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so. Alright. The one that was on the ground is going to have its movement to stand up, take a swing at Antonio. I know it hits, but you just feel the smack of it.
Stop it.
And the other one that tried to hit you and didn't seem to affect you is going to turn and swing at Torvald instead. And misses with that too. Okay. Torvald?
Okay. I think that we can. I think that we can get them all knocked out. I'm gonna have to burn my my action surge to try and make it happen though. So I'm gonna try and whack-a-mole each one of these guys out. So I'm just gonna burn it right now. I'm gonna roll 4 attacks. I'm gonna say they're all unarmed or non-lethal.
Hits. Nope. Nope. Hits.
So 2 damage.
Who are you hit? Which ones would be the ones being hit?
So I would just let's say these 2 right here.
Okay.
So
So which one was the second one you hit?
the 2 right beside each other. So that one and that one.
So I'll say this one goes unconscious.
And there's nothing that says that I can't do it. So I'm gonna burn a superiority die as well to goading strike this guy here as one of the attack that did land. So he has to roll a wisdom saving throw of above 14.
Nope.
As in he did not make 14.
He didn't make it, no.
Okay, so then he takes disadvantage on any attack that is not me.
Okay.
That's it.
Asher?
Can I stand here?
Yeah, I mean, are you moving the body that's in your arm still?
Well, I'm gonna drop it.
Okay.
So
And I'll move there. Two things are gonna happen. One, I'm gonna tell Sarah, hey, I could use some light right now. And then I'm going to use a non-lethal unarmed attack on this dude.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to use my quarterstaff. Double-handed.
Hits.
Bonk.
Unconscious.
And then as I come down with my swing, I do a spin around and I do a second attack, non-lethal damage on that guy. Bonk.
Yep, that hits.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Antonio gonna bonk the back of his knife and be really uncomfortable about it. Other knife. Try again.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, which one was it?
The one that originally was tied up.
Okay. I know, but I
Yeah, that's overkill as well.
not lethal on a crit.
It just means he's really knocked out.
he's super unconscious. Listen,
Indeed.
we've seen somebody get slapped that unconscious before, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you're specifically using the butt of the dagger, I will give it. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Sarah.
Can you give me 3 tokens, please?
Yeah.
You don't have like
Four.
a sleep spell or
I
anything, do
need
you?
4.
That's the pinkest that we have.
Hold on.
What's the radius? Is it 10?
Hold on. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Each creature. Oh boy.
Sounds like he got an idea.
Oh no.
He got an idea.
Oh no.
Did your fairy fire turn into boars too?
Oh no.
What the hell were you doing? Please don't kill them.
So we're like, I got something to help us out here.
Please don't kill them.
If you're not
Please.
doing these right now, I'm taking them away for now.
Please don't thunder wave them.
And
God damn it.
is there any part of the map that's lower by any chance?
That's lower?
Uh-huh.
No. Like, not that I have up. It leads to the farmlands that you haven't been to.
Okay. Oh, where's snap to center? Antonio, I'm sorry. Okay. In this box, I can't see how far it goes down. It's a 30-foot cube,
That's as far as it goes. Like that's literally the last. Down here are the last squares.
so it's a 30-foot cube.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
You just did what I think you did, didn't you?
a hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Okay. So everything needs to make a
Each
DC
creature-
15.
Yeah, if that's what it is. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, the spell the creature has is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
How long does that area last?
1 minute.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, that would have been useful before a bunch of them got knocked out,
Mm.
but no, might still be useful.
Sorry, Antonio.
I mean, I'm not hitting my hits, so I can't kill things right now, so it's pointless.
Okay. So what does it do? They're just like charmed.
They're incapacitated for 1 minute on a failed save.
Well, I only had to roll for one because all the rest are unconscious.
For now.
Let's do this one. Okay, at the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
The spell ends for affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
If it ends when they're in the space, like, do they if they have to, like, if they get out, it doesn't say. Okay.
Well, their movement's 0, so it doesn't can't get out.
Well, I mean, if they're hit and then they wake back up from the spell, their movement wouldn't be 0 anymore. If they're not affected, yeah.
Would they need to remake their save?
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm wondering.
That's what it is. That's all I got.
This creature in there. It just says a spell ends for an affected creature if it takes damage or if someone uses an action to shake them out of its stupor. So
Weaves through the air,
I think if they get hit,
appears for
then-
a moment and vanishes.
Yeah, so it doesn't stay
Yeah.
there very long. Okay,
Yeah, so it's like a flash.
that's too bad. I was gonna throw a bitch in there.
Oh, so I get it. So it popped, but that cube's gone. It only affected those who were there and could see it. So it stays. So they're stuck like that for a minute.
Yep.
Is what it is. Okay. Got it.
Quick. Tie him up.
No, well, I mean, we're gonna have 2 more to contend with in a second. So you might be on tie-up duty.
I don't have rope.
Why would we have 2 more?
Because it's their turn, and the one that got killed in your arms is going to spawn another one.
Oh, that's right.
Unless there's some critical mass to these that they can only sustain so many.
So this one does wake up. And I have to get... There we go. And his little buddy pops up next to him. And he's going to come over here. And they are each going to take stabs at their unconscious allies there in front of them.
I am using my reaction to impose disadvantage on this guy's attack. Because it doesn't say that I have to shield an ally. I can shield anybody.
Mm, do I not have cutting words?
So you're giving him disadvantage, but he would have advantage since it's unconscious. So just straight roll. Those two go splat. But the rest of them can't do anything right now. Torval?
Okay, keep up the whack-a-mole.
It's
Just the same one. Even if I knock him out, I don't have anybody else in range anyway. So
Yep.
Until he gets knocked out, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yep, he's unconscious now.
And I'm gonna step over to here, anticipating more pop-ups.
Okay. Asher?
So I'm going to use my Step of the Wind to disengage, and I'm going to go over here, and
Okay.
I'm going to light my lantern, and if at all possible, I would like to, well, no, I don't think I can do anything else. How much light does the lantern give off?
It should say it on there.
Should be 20 and 20.
I think it's like a torch.
Yeah.
30-foot radius.
Okay, so it'd be for the. Does it say 30?
It's
Right?
30-30.
It's
Yeah,
30 and 30?
30.
Okay. Okay.
So can you impose a light source upon me?
I'm in the middle of doing it. Hold on.
Well, hurry up.
Well, do you want it on you, or do you just want to put the lantern down?
I want it on me.
Sure, you don't want to put the lantern down?
Why would I? It's attached to my saddlebag, aka my belt.
Because I want to make it more difficult for you?
That's not. And then, is it possible to roll a perception to see if I see anybody else in this area?
One sec.
The other idea I've got is that maybe we have to kill the original enough. We've only killed him once.
Don't mind those tokens. They'll be disappearing in a second.
Oh no!
I was asked to bring tokens into the field, and then they weren't used.
Sarah's dancing lights are just over there chilling. Hey, come on!
You get that.
We don't.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, come on, be worthwhile. Ooh, acceptable. Is there anybody else in this area?
You see a foot slightly peeking out from a bush right here.
Some bitch. Okay. Thank
Where's
you.
here?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Up here.
Oh, no, I didn't want to move. I wanted to use my ruler.
Okay, well, you're on foot duty.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a sec. That's 30. What's my movement? 40. Can I use the remaining... my remaining movement?
If it means you still have movement, yeah.
Yep. I will come up here and hopefully lighten that area up a bit more and see what's going on.
Here we go. So you see a bush. There is a foot poking out of it, but you can't see into the bush.
I would like to shout, guys, keep control of the goblins.
Can't promise anything.
Well, do your best. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Dad. It's the first time you ever said that in my life.
While everybody's taking their turns, I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Antonio.
Thing.
What?
I can't do anything.
Oh, that's right. Do.
Literally a full minute.
And I don't know
Sarah?
about I don't know about the shake you awake thing, so.
Sarah, what are you doing?
Are there any of them that are awake?
The wrong tool. This one. This is the only one that's currently still awake.
She's gonna grapple it.
This'll work well.
Okay, run up. Go ahead and run up and grapple it.
I can't roll athletics. That's dumb. Or acrobatics. That's so dumb.
No, grappling isn't acrobatics. Yep,
It can roll acrobatics though. That's.
it can.
It
Yeah.
can, yeah.
I have a +6 to my acrobatics.
Too bad.
Right?
Maybe you can provoke it into grappling you, and then you'll show. That'll
It slips out of your arms.
that'll learn it.
Yeah, that's. I don't expect anything less.
Would have been a little bit better had you not cured yourself.
Yep.
rub some salt into that poor meat.
You're up there?
Sarah is working
Ready?
as designed.
Okay. Gobbo's turn. These two pop awake.
I return, by the way.
All right, those three are gonna all take an attack at you, Sarah, because they're all right there.
There's 3 awake now?
5 awake.
Now there's 4.
Yes.
Yeah, now there's 5 awake because the 2 came back to life.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
The mechanic is every time one dies on their turn, it pops up awake and spawns a new one. But stop being surprised by this.
All 3 of them missed though, so. But this one and this one are going to take a swing at each of their closest adjacent
Yeah, so
incapacitated ally.
God damn.
So this one's being targeted.
yeah, I can't save that one.
And go splat. Oh, wrong one. That one goes splat. And then this guy is going to go for the one between you and Antonio.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel his advantage then.
I was expecting that. And you deflect it. Don't lick my arm. Asher thinking of getting the turtle zoomies?
Oh, I thought I had that hide from others.
Nope.
Okay,
We can
Well,
see your
that's-
shame.
doesn't matter.
And even if they couldn't, it probably would allow me to still see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the DM and I control the map. Yeah, they didn't see that one. I did though.
Okay.
All right, Torval.
Okay. Attack number 1, attack number 2. And just. I got nothing else but the whack-a-mole. The whack-a-mole statistic, the strategy right now. Hey, what's going on in that house here? No, okay, only one.
Okay. And you said the first one was which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop.
Did any of them die this turn?
One of them did, yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? That's not it. I'm gonna retreat towards. I can't do anything with him right now, but I'll try to wake him up next turn. I see that he's just sort of staring at a bird or something in the distance, and I'll try to wake him up.
Okay, one of them is going to swing at you.
Okay, yeah, I didn't disengage. I don't care. It's fine.
19
That dies. So
for 9
Finally one.
damage.
finally one of them hit me. Ow! Hey!
All right,
Technically-
Escher, now it's your turn.
Technically, I don't know
All
why
right.
you're mad at me because I can't kill any of you.
Escher is going to use his bonus action of Step of the Wind, and he is going to doop, 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 doop. He's going to run towards the pack with his staff drawn, but as a diversion. But he's going to return and run back up to the bush, and he is going to use his quarterstaff attack for non-lethal damage upon the foot person, the entity with the foot.
It's just
That
a
hit.
foot. There's nothing attached.
That does it.
That hits.
Ooh, huzzah! So that would be a double-handed attack. And then I'm going to do another non-lethal double-handed quarterstaff. Bonk.
Yep,
See
that
if
hits.
I can knock this person out.
Okay, you notice the foot shift from being on the ground to falling to the side.
Huzzah! That'll end my turn.
And at the end of that turn, the initial goblin goes limp and all the other ones disappear.
Does that end the encounter?
I mean, technically, yeah. Encounter's over.
Cool. Then I'm going to tie this mofo up, and I'm going to start dragging him back to everybody else.
Okay, so you pulled them out of the bush, I'm guessing,
Mhm.
and you pull out a young boy about 13 years old.
Oh, I just beat up a little kid.
Calling CPS.
Yeah. So I will tie him up anyway.
Okay.
Before I start dragging him back, I want to search for like any weapons or wands or anything he may have dropped in the area.
You find a dagger.
Oh, okay.
As he's doing that, I woke up Antonio.
Like it's on his, it's literally on his belt. So
So I wake Antonio up. I killed the rest of them. They're all gone. I thank you. You're welcome. That's me.
But it did. This is
yeah, Antonio, so
stupid.
you get shaken awake, and all of a sudden Torvald's in front of you, shaking you. The initial goblin is on the ground, not moving, and all the clones, are just gone.
Antonio
And
looks
in
at his
the
dagger. He's like,
meantime-
but fine,
All you had to do
puts it
was
away.
crush him like a tree. That's how I went. Crush him like a tree.
Escher's gonna come walking in, dragging behind him the unconscious body of a 13-year-old child.
What did you do to that poor little child?
I look over at Sarah and go, he was the one causing these problems.
What?
Notice how everything disappeared? I knocked this old bastard out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You are so a cruel person for knocking out a poor defenseless child.
Antonio walks up next to him and he's like inspecting his, like, just to see if he has like anything that would be out of the ordinary for a kid to have.
I mean, he had it. Unless Escher took it, he has a dagger in his belt.
Oh, I grabbed it. It's in my hand, but
And you see, like, he's wearing just like robes and just
Is this
Robes
goblin
are
dead?
like normal
Dead?
person
Dead?
clothes.
like robes. They're a little tattered, possibly from being dragged out of a bush.
little shit started it.
On a
So,
scale of
as-
1 to 10, how dead is this goblin?
Well, it's been long enough now that it would have come back if it was going to come back, and there hasn't been any sign of it moving anymore.
I've got the mallet ready for more whack-a-mole if I need to.
Antonio takes a step back, stabs it in the head again just to see if the soul comes out into his dagger.
Nope.
Fucking stupid ass goblins. I'm gonna kick this kid's ass.
In the meantime, I'm going to take a cloth rag thing out of one of my saddlebags. I'm gonna gag the kid. I'm gonna toss him over my shoulder. I go, let's take him back to town. I think this is our guy.
Okay.
Antonio's
Are we
just
ta-
kind of chuckling. He's like, all right.
You guys head back to Beargust.
Did we take the goblin?
Yeah, I figured that the only thing that we didn't try was drowning it, so I'm going to toss it in the river.
You know what was funny? I actually was like, will it be a power move? Like Sarah could not in a million years suggest this, but like get a box, like a wood box, fill it partway with dirt, and then put the goblin in there, and then fill it back with more dirt and like seal it, and then throw it in the ocean.
I will say, Torvald, when you go to pick it up, now that you guys are not in like battle mode and are able to look at it more, the goblin slightly has a look of like, I'm trying to explain the best way. It
We should bring the goblin with us as proof.
almost like
Yeah, it might be true.
very realistic stuffed animal.
What? No, I'm carrying it. It's like, what?
With a
This is
stab
a s-
wound in its head.
This is a scare goblin. This isn't even a real goblin. What? I'm annoyed. Give me that kid for a second. I want to kick him. You do this, I'll kick you. Get down here.
All right. So you guys head back to Beargust? Okay. So you get there, what the hell? Sorry, random error all of a sudden was up on my screen. I'm like, what's going on here? All right, so you get back there, and get into the jovial juggler. Jeremy is still up there. You know, at the
I
bottom.
find a open chair, and just unceremoniously drop the child into position. I go around the back and I plop my hands on his shoulders, and I look over at Jeremy and go, "Recognize this little shit?"
He kind of looks at him and he's like, "That's a." And something almost kind of dawns on him, and he's like, "That would be Darius. His father's gonna be so pissed at him."
Yeah, he's gonna be really pissed when I put him down in our ball pit.
His father is one of the farmers here. It was attacked, but but about maybe a tenth of much as the other ones. No, maybe about a quarter as much as the other ones. But his father is the owner of one of these smaller farms.
So Escher gets a grin on his face. He goes, "What would it take to summon this child's father to our current location?"
He goes, well, considering that it's I mean, considering that it's almost the middle of the night, it probably would take a bit because we'd have to send someone out there. He still might not want to come in till the morning.
Fair enough. Well, what do we want to do this kid? What do we want to do with this kid before we can get his parents in town?
We summon his father.
They're already tied up, right?
Oh yeah,
Gag
I'm
him
gonna. Oh,
and
he's
blind-
gagged.
He's already been gagged.
And blindfolded?
Escher feels a little bad doing that to the kid, even though he's been knocked out and been causing a lot of trouble.
Blindfold him.
Escher's not going to allow him to be blindfolded.
Take the gag and move it up a little bit. It's fine. Just gag his eyes. You gagged his mouth, gag his eyes.
He goes, I can toss him into one of the smaller guest rooms here, with it locked. One of the ones that doesn't have a window. Lock the door, and I can get his dad here by the morning.
And can you ensure this child does not escape overnight?
I'll keep an eye on him.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I can
Thank
always
you,
take one
Torvald.
of our chairs and wedge it under the doorknob.
I think Torvald will have this handled.
Okay.
And I
goes,
assume we have
"Well."
rooms already.
He goes, well, you guys hadn't gotten rooms yet, but we have rooms available, so.
Perfect. I'll take one.
I tie the fake goblin around the kid so that now he's double tied and has a fake goblin.
Tony would be like, maybe keep that away from him. Justin.
What do you mean? I'm like posing them like lovers. What do you mean? It's looking right into his eyes. This problem?
That's what he was controlling to attack. Maybe get it away from him.
Well, if it attacks, it's gonna attack him. And he's right here.
Don't
Look,
think that's how
see?
that works.
I agree with Antonio. Let's keep the puppet away from the puppeteer.
Or we could just throw the puppet in the fire. Either one's fine.
We should keep the puppet for his father to see. At least.
Okay.
All the
As
evidence
long as we
needs to be-
destroy it after that.
Well, this is less fun, but I untie the puppet, but I tie the kid up a second time though, because I already got the rope here anyway. It'd be a waste. So it's like you wrapped it around him horizontally. I'm wrapping it around him vertically, so he's being held onto the chair by his shoulders. There, now we got a crosshatch weave here going. Yeah, that's a good. This here's some good rope skills.
Looks good. I'm going to sleep. Oh, how much for the rooms?
Yeah, is there 5 silver?
Sarah will pay for it.
For hers or for everybody?
Everybody. Everybody.
Okay, so that's 2
Well,
gold
thank you,
out of
sir.
it then.
Before heading up to the room, I pat the kid on the head and tussle his hair. I go, "Sleep well, fair prince. For tomorrow, we're gonna have some fun."
That sounded a little bit too Catholic priest for my taste. I'm sorry. Could you redo that one?
It turns to you and goes, "Catholic what?"
Also, remember you kicked the shit out of him, so the head tussle is a little weird.
Asher shrugs and goes, "I'm tired. I'm going to bed."
Antonio's already gone. He can hear it from where he is, but he's already gone.
Sleep is to be had.
Nothing personal, kid. I rest my feet on him. It's like I've got him hogtied on the ground, and I'm just like sitting in a chair. Feet kicked
Tied on a
back.
chair, laying down.
Yes.
I like it.
And I've got my feet on top of him. I guess it's just you and me. You should really tell me about that magic trick. That was kind of cool. I'd love to have an army of me running around. I mean, I don't know about the part where they have to die first. That seems a little cruel. Can't we just, clap your hands or something, like duplicate? No, wait, she doesn't even have to clap her hands. She just makes another one of herself. Yeah. Well, I won't do that. You're not listening to me. You're unconscious. Now, wake up and tell me about the thing.
All right, so you guys settle down for the night, each in your own room. Torval watching over the kid, and we'll go ahead and stop it there.
Get to deal with an angry dad in the morning. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
We have
Wait,
today.
damn it.
On that topic,
Yes.
I
In
think
2
I agree with
weeks.
where Brandon's going.
no, hold on. On that topic, in 2 weeks, we are going to be running the first of what I'm calling the Rift Chaser side stories.
Oh.
So it's going to be something in parallel with the story, but not at the same time.
Okie dokie.
You guys will still be using like your characters, but well, you'll see.
Secrets.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, and to also change it up, since Sam is not going to be here, I'm gonna have to dust my stuff off, but I'm gonna actually try to be one of the ones streaming it,
Ooh.
so that we can still get the episode on YouTube.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That way Ash can see what he's missing out on. Neener. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy the nice weather for a little bit. It has
I'm
been
Same.
fun.
continue working.
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of work myself, actually. All
All
right.
right. Farewell, gentlemen.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Blues.
Alright, so that's it for tonight. So like he said, I will not be here during the next time we should be playing. That's gonna be Ghost is gonna be streaming and probably Travis. Both of them. Well, I'll talk to Ghost. We'll get it set up so that I can actually have it on YouTube as well, so it'll be fine. But yeah. Until then, next time, I'll try to actually fucking post. But yeah. Everybody have a good night.